Pumpernickel.
Sourdough.
Right.
Okay. Does anyone want to recap us from last time?
We talked a lot.
Yes, we talked.
We talked about there's a lot of strategy going on with getting everybody coordinated and figuring out how we were who was going to knock down what pylon and get this whole chain of events going, and who was going to attack first one. I've lost the details. My head has been full of all kinds of other things.
We got the little people in the mine to
the Briganauts
to hold off on the mine a little bit, and we were going to go talk to the rock people up on the Corrids up near the Stonehenge area, and we got all of them kind of on our side, and then we got the giant. I think
the Cyclops,
Mudlump, yeah, to agree to help us out, and we need to go back and talk to the Briganauts and tell them what we've decided and make sure they're on our side, because I think that's our last thing.
Communication is part and parcel of diplomacy, as it is.
We helped them reach a kind of compromise.
And we're trying to get everyone to understand each other, because the actors led them to pit them against each other.
All right.
Were we going to go visit the hack first
I
before we pull the trigger on the plan?
We have not decided that yet, but we talked about that.
We can make friends with her first before we murder her.
That's our MO.
We each have a ticket that allows us to have one meeting with her.
Oh,
it is true.
Yeah.
And so we've talked about that, but we haven't decided who or how.
Right.
So,
or do we not it?
One thing that occurs to me that you guys overlooked in your planning last time was you were trying to figure out how you're going to get everyone in sync to try and undermine, rip up, or otherwise demolish these lightning catchers throughout the land. I figure it's worth saying that you guys still have a number of Melon's explosive runes from Melon's handful alchemy shop. Goblin shop from before Mike joined us.
Those are the ones that do the writing in the air?
Yeah, so the ones that the ones that I showed that you guys originally purchased, I don't know if you still have them, but the ones that I showed that you purchased were explosive runes that spell out the words fire, run, hide, scream, and applause.
Yeah, I have those. I have all 5 of them in my bag still.
So, and you can see fireworks from quite a distance, so those might be a viable way of sending remote communications to geographically dispersed allies.
Yes. And the reason we didn't think about that is we thought they were fireworks that did the words, but we didn't realize they were explosive to like that degree. We thought they just did the words communicate. Yeah.
He's not meaning that we'd use them to explosively destroy the towers. It is to signal when we take each tower, right?
That was my gist, because these explode like the big municipal fireworks that the county does for 4th of July and whatnot.
Yes. Okay.
So these are
don't catch stuff on fire, but they ain't gonna damage anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what were the words that we had that we could spell?
Fire, run, applaud. Fire, run, applaud.
And scream.
And hide.
Scream.
And hide.
And hide.
Scream. Well, fire has got to be the trigger, okay? And applaud is if it was successful, okay?
Run is not.
Hang on a second. Yeah. Figure out the other words. Hang
on. Let's see. So I made some more notes from the recap. So let's see. Mudlump was confronting the party, and the only one who understood him were Valena and Benito. After explaining love, 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 he agreed to let Pollinella be with Amador, but would like you guys to find him a mate.
I had to do an interpretive dance.
And
yes,
I think Amador clued you in that there is a giantess who lives in the Palace of Parched Delight who might fit the bill.
Yes, which we told Mudlump.
Yes. So you guys met the Briganox and Moliver. Several of you got put to sleep, ended up waking up Gulliver style, tied to the ground. But you guys convinced them that you were the hag's enemy. They revealed that they've been bullied by the Korred, whom they are convinced are trying to wipe them out and steal their wish stones for Creeping Lynn, which is the name by which the Briganox call Endlin Moongrave. You met the Korreds at Lockberry Henge, after throwing a game of chess and frustrating Jagu of Chalk by making her lose to Chief Argantel of Shale, they ceased their normal. Oh yes, yeah, that's how you guys initiate conversation. So you learned that the Korreds ceased their normal dance gatherings so as not to attract attention from Bitter End, which is their name for Endlin Moongrave, because Endlin keeps shearing off their hair and their beards without consent to build the steel cables that form the guy lines for her lightning catchers. In addition to hating the noise of the Briganox mining, the Korreds think that the Briganox are building weapons for Endlin, and they revealed that they had a Galeb Dur ally, which is a type of earth elemental, infiltrate the Briganox mine, where they discovered that they have actually dug a secret tunnel through the mountain over all the way to Motherhorn, which is Motherhorn being Endelin's fortress. So currently, you guys are plotting to dig up the lightning catchers by trying to coordinate simultaneous destruction of them all via the allies that you were in the process of recruiting. Additionally, Gleam clued the acrobat. She clued you guys in that there's an elven prince at the area called the Fey Beacons, who is who might be willing to align themselves with you. He's been trying unsuccessfully to light the 8 Fey Beacons all at once so that he can find a way home. Apparently, once all 8 beacons are lit simultaneously by one person, the lake itself becomes a portal to the place that they imagine as their home. So,
by one person.
Yes. Questions, comments, complaints?
We got a lot of stuff to think about.
You sure do.
I'll be honest. I haven't been keeping up with the videos as much because they've been in my place of work. So, I know.
All right. So, do we need to go visit the castle first? Of Heart's Content to see about this female ogre, in order to get us help, or just promising that we will some point in the future?
Well, so Mudlump releasing Polynella to Amador is somewhat contingent upon you guys finding him a girlfriend, but the girlfriend is in the palace, and Amador won't lead you to the palace until his girlfriend is free. So that might have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, because I don't think. Yeah, we can't really get to the Tower of Heart's Desire until I think the hags are dead anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
No, there was somewhere else that we were gonna potentially
Well, we were going to go.
I think you guys were intending to go back to the Briganock mine to finalize that the truce between the Korreds and them.
Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll go and give the hag a visit. That sound good?
Or maybe the Elven Prince first.
Yeah, the Elven Prince first. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hag, the Elven Prince, then hag.
Yeah, we want to have all our compatriots kind of locked in and agreed upon before we.
What were you wanting to say, Mike? I think you might have
you're muted.
You still appear to be muted, and it is not on my end.
It looks like it might be on the hardware end, because the mute button showed up on Discord, so I don't think it's a software issue.
It just flashed on and off for a minute. Can you hear us, Mike?
He can hear us. I can see his lips moving, asking if we can hear him.
Oh, his video is frozen on my end.
I can see him talking. Let me see.
He's doing sign language.
I don't understand sign language,
I
unfortunately.
roll joints. I don't know.
Okay.
Round.
Spin?
Merry-go-round.
Merry-go-round?
Yeah.
Oh.
We
Ferris wheel.
can't hear you, Mike.
Did the dog unplug something, Mike? I saw you had a dog in your lap
I don't
earlier.
think he has a dog with him.
He does.
Oh, does he?
I saw the dog.
Yeah.
Oh no, we lost Mike.
Well, maybe he
He's
went
gonna
off and
reboot.
back in. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna restart. That's what he was saying. With the
Yeah.
switches open.
Damnable Max. The only good use of an apple is in cider or pie.
I don't want to be a pie. I don't agree.
What?
I don't know that one.
That's from Chicken
I
Run.
don't know that one.
I'm
Oh,
unfamiliar.
Well, it's from Chicken Run. There's a chicken farm, and they're gonna make chicken pies, and then the
I
chickens
saw-
find out.
I saw Chicken Run once, and it was because a nearby chemical plant exploded, and they had to evacuate the elementary school that I was in. And we went to a nearby church and watched Chicken Run.
Yes, but one of
Yeah.
the one
That's
of
what everyone in Fort Mill is worried about right now with the new solar production facility.
I saw.
They're afraid it's gonna explode.
but yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
make chicken pot pies out of them. So one of the chicken
Yeah, still can't hear you, Mike. You're still muted and deafened now.
Why is he muted and deafened? It's
Um,
not a server mute. It's not a server
I saw a
deafened.
video. So when
Um,
chickens has given up on life, and there were 3 chickens crossing the road, and it
So-
panned out, and it was like going to KFC.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah. Yes.
Got you now.
What happened?
Okay. Well, I feel like I was trying to do the push to talk thing, and it
Oh.
wanted to restart Discord. It got all jammed up.
Yeah.
So
Is it
Sorry.
due?
No, that's fine. Yeah, push to talk doesn't. We found doesn't work very well.
I mean, it works okay.
So,
Some things, but
It causes. It's caused issues before.
that's
okay, let's go.
Erin tried it before too. It was giving her
Still
trouble, I
issue.
think.
No, I accidentally left myself on push to talk, and I joined the chat,
Okay.
There we go. All right.
All right.
So
which I've done multiple times.
I will let you know if the doggy wants to go out.
All right. So you guys were heading back to the Briganox mines to inform them of the Corrid's stuff, I guess.
Alliance.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, and the compromise,
Mm-hmm.
Compromise.
which we will just be like, hey, so this is what happened.
I hope someone remembers what I said.
Wait, what'd you say? What did I say? Where are we?
Wait. Dude, were people talking?
You should watch
Okay.
the.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to go back and.
I forgot that I blew up Aaron's laptop, and I was asking, why
You
did you have a
did it.
laptop?
It blew itself up. You did not.
Yeah, well, I couldn't fix it.
I think by the time I was able to get it to you, it had already fried itself. So that was not you.
That is possible. And we'll go with that because that makes you feel less bad.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Doesn't mean I listen.
Fair.
All right, bring it on.
Okay, so you guys head on back to the Briganox. We'll say for the sake of convenience that Valena and Pip got bored of listening to Mudlump pontificate about the many ways in which to brew mead from honey and animal husbandry for beehives. And for the sake of their own sanity, they left and ended up finding their way back and rejoining you.
Yay!
Hey.
Welcome back.
Hey guys, good to see you again.
Yes, it was quite scintillating, but I think I've had enough for now.
GG.
Brains hurting a bit.
Buzzing, you could say. Yes.
How soaked in mead are they?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I think you missed it last time. So Mudlump decided to let everyone sample his wares. And of course, his ladle that he uses to pour his drinks is like the size of a very large cauldron, like bigger than my fire pit. And so when he went to pour it out into
The tea
Into
in
the-
the glasses.
the human-sized tankards, you guys kind of completely got doused in honey mead. And
We're
completely soaked.
sticky.
Yeah. So everyone actually ended up taking baths in that crystalline lake.
Because prestidigitation just was not enough.
No.
It was not enough. So yeah, you guys ended up taking a bath in this lake, and while you were bathing, there was a creepy stage show that rolled up in a gilded cart.
Yep.
And yeah, this creepy bony figure showed you guys
Us.
yourselves. Yeah, it was basically recapping things that you had done
While in the Feywild.
while in the Feywild up until it got to you guys. I think
In the bath.
in the bath. Yeah.
Well, in the river, but yeah.
And then it disappeared while you were looking at it, without you guys knowing where it went.
It recapped our literal whole story in the Feywild.
Yes.
Yeah, so if we got tickets to see the hag of this area from that person, wouldn't that tend to suggest that the hag knows everything we've done up to this point?
Yes,
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think that person was Big Brother.
She can see all possible futures and outcomes of things. At the
Yeah,
same
well,
time.
we don't visit her.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We kind of gotta.
At some point.
And apparently Gleam would like to sample my wares as well.
Yeah, Gleam seems to have taken a shine. Says Ulrich. No, not Ulrich.
I think did I break Aaron again?
No, Aaron's coming. It was his birthday.
Yeah.
It's all your fault.
Well, maybe it'll work to get her buzzed.
I'll use Ulrich.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah, I am Zara.
He's not
He's
even
Zara.
on there.
I'm not on there.
It is
Wait.
all
Where
right.
are you? Oh,
Yeah,
here
it's
you are.
alright.
I got
I'm
so
sorry.
confused. I was like, Zarek is the other guy.
Zark is the only Z name. The other one is Voltan.
Yeah.
I'm too young to be getting dementia.
It's Benito.
Voltan
It's
would
very
be some,
confusing,
have another
guys.
V in there.
Give him some credit. He's got to deal with Valena, Benito, and Zalric. And that's just who's here.
Yeah.
Come on.
We
Get it
don't have
different.
anybody at the beginning of the alphabet.
Not even close.
No.
Let's not hang the DM, guys. It's gonna be
We would have had Alis and Alexis possibly, but that got vetoed.
I am glad that it was, considering all that's happened.
All right.
Right,
So-
if they got eaten up, how would the rest of our stories have happened?
Wouldn't you like to know? All right.
Yeah.
So you guys
To the Briganots.
backtrack your way over to the Briganots.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
If only fast travel were a thing.
Forth and back. Yes.
So just like before, as you approach the Briganok mine, you can hear the sound of their mining cease once you enter the cave.
Hopefully they'll
And-
sleep again.
After a couple minutes, you see Moliver poke their head around the corner, and upon seeing you, they're like, "Oh, it's our friends again, all clear." They say, "Please come in, won't you? What news do you bring?"
We have a plan that will benefit everyone.
Yes.
So
I
what
bid you regale
happened?
us.
So Malavar and mini brigands, or whatever they're called, Briganots.
That's us.
The cords are not really trying to harm you.
Really?
Your mining irritates them to no end.
Well, that's why we do it, because they're trying to harm us.
No, they live in the stone, and when you mine, it reverberates through the stone, and they have no rest or peace.
But they kind of gotta be stuck in the rock, because if they don't stay in the rock where they can hear everything, then what's their noodle keeps coming in and taking their hair.
Wait a second. Wait. So they're not letting her just take their hair for her own goods?
No, she's forcing them.
Whoa.
So what
you
had
have a
happened
meeting
was... La, 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 la.
Exposition. So they're the Briganoks kind of all huddle around, and Moliver just kind of like hunches over and is like leaning in, and even like hunched down, they're still like towering above all the little Briganoks. They're about the size of like Smurfs with little bat noses, and
These are cute.
and they keep nodding. Every now and again, one of them sticks their head up and it's like, nose.
And then I had to do this dance. I'm like,
And they say, "Well, I suppose we don't have to mine all the time, even though it is our favorite thing. tell you what, if they'll help us take down, you
forgot her name.
Enderlin?
I'm trying to remember what they call her. Convince the Creeping Lynn. It's like, if they're willing to help us take out Creeping Lynn, then I suppose we wouldn't have to mine all the time to try and stay away from her. And then maybe we could like work in shifts or something.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
They said the same thing.
Really?
Yeah,
They said they would even invite you to some of their parties if they were able to rest in peace.
the only reason that the mining really bugs them is because they have to be inside the rock so she doesn't come take their hairs and stuff.
Huh.
So when they're trying to sleep, that's when you guys are doing the Was that Glenna?
Interesting. Well, I think we should present this to our leader. Come on, guys. So, let's see here. So, at this point, Moliver says to you guys, well, I believe we should probably talk with their elder about this, just to make sure we have their approval. There is a trial that is customary to pass first before we go and meet with them. However, but if you can pass this, I'm sure he'll be willing to show you the secret route to reach Creeping Lynn's lair.
What do we gotta
So what's the trial?
Well, you must cross Rivenwish Chasm, it's a gash deep into the earth, into which the Brigannots hurl the malignant wish stones, the ones born out of evil wishes like, revenge or spite or jealousy. And if you can cross across the bridge without falling in, then we should be good.
What's the catch?
Well, it's sort of haunted by some flame skulls.
Oh, wait a second. Don't you guys want to do this anyway?
What?
Tradition.
It is a matter of tradition, yes.
Fatal traditions?
Yeah.
These flame skulls. How
Oh,
many
so
are
any
there?
other traditions? You have an alternate tradition? Maybe a party?
Last I counted, there were about 3 of them.
3 flame skulls?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what is a flame skull?
It is exactly what it says.
No, Emmett knows what a flame skull is. But...
Yeah.
Well, you see, it's a humanoid skull bereft of flesh, sinew, or hair.
Yes,
Well,
it is.
imagine if it's
Rosa.
on fire.
And it's sort of levitates around and has fire in its eyes and is wreathed in flames and breathes flames.
Guys.
Very metal.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. Thank you for the vivid mental picture that you're painting right now.
What if, don't you think those would be a cool present? In case, we don't know when, and I don't know how we keep them. Sorry, that just made me think of.
Put them in the bag.
Are they,
I have a bunny.
Put them in the bag.
can they be negotiated with?
I mean, honestly, that's up to you.
Last question.
Can they be negotiated with?
The flaming skulls?
Yeah. Can we?
I got an idea. Throw water on them.
There you go.
Negotiated with, what are you going to do? Try to get some tickets to the arena?
He got no arms or legs or bodies.
Negotiate with
How they
flame
gonna sit?
skull.
Just reading.
I have no...
I'll challenge them to an arm wrestling
They're-
match.
Tell me why again we're looking at going to the flame skulls? And the
So-
bridge and the gas.
To talk to the leaders of the Brigannots.
We
Oh.
have to do.
It's a trial.
It's a traditional trial.
Okay, so to talk to the leaders, we got to go do this silly thing.
Yes, exactly.
Can we
This is
kill the
the
flame skulls
ending.
and survive and not screw up their whole society?
Correct.
Right.
So are we all going together or are we going to send a champion? Well, we might need to go. I don't know.
I think we are the champions.
Everybody.
We all have to go?
You know, as Queen once sang.
We
Yes.
are the
I'm just
champions.
away from our family.
All right, we got to do it.
For honor.
And
Let's do
glory.
it.
All right, let me find the map of this place.
Y'all are crazy.
It's better to do a thing than live in fear of it.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I actually do have a map of this place. Let me get these NPCs off of here. That since I'm using a map from earlier.
Finish off your
Oh,
coffee.
is this why he was smirking so in Discord?
What? I smoke for many reasons. I'll have you know.
This is true.
Smokes a lot. Where did they go?
Thank you, Smarky Smarkerton.
All right, I am going to move you guys to a different map.
Oh, we're back here. There it is.
Yes. No, you're not back here. This is a completely different place. It just happens to look the same.
Okay, sorry.
Wait, what? Oh, yes.
Completely different.
Never been here before. It looks
Never at
so
all.
different
Let's see.
than anything I've seen.
And Pitt.
Welcome to Dragon Age 2.
Stuart. Wait, why didn't you hurt my feeling? Wait, now there's two pickles. Now there's two pickles. Where's
Hurt
the
my
pickle?
feeling.
You can never have enough pickle.
And Valena. And Benito. Ulrich. Yeah, I think it's everybody.
Actually, I looked at the recipe for fried pickles.
All right, why didn't it zoom the map to that spot?
You're a good
Oh,
pickle.
no. Hold up. Let me pan the map over there, I guess.
She's a lot more of a marshmallow than I thought she'd be. But
Who's a
then,
marshmallow?
pickle.
Wait, why can't you guys see yourselves?
I
what?
don't know.
What the deuce? Well, let me put the party star over here and see if that helps. What the fuck?
The party star's on the bridge down below, right? You had it on the bridge.
I see a party star here.
Yeah. I just dragged all you guys onto the map, but why aren't you seeing each other?
You put us on the wrong layer.
God
Did I
damn
get on
it.
my
That's
dice?
exactly what I did. All right,
Sorted.
let me do this again.
Uncurse them.
I've learned you so well.
Yeah, advanced, let's see, layer, token layer.
More dice.
Aha! All right, you get inspiration for that. Because I would have been sitting here trying to figure that out for like another 10 minutes.
Nice.
All right, cool. So, the route that the Brigannox lead you along ends at a gaping chasm, on the far side of which is a grotto full of stalactites and stalagmites. A truss bridge, constructed of intricate wooden struts and beams, spans the 100-foot gap across the chasm. Beneath the bridge is a darkness dotted with purple lights. Well, declares Malver, here we are at jolly old Rivenwish Chasm. Let's stay on the bridge and not dilly-dally.
Oh, Shelly, Shelly.
Yep. Aaron knows. Little Aaron, I mean, not big
I
Aaron.
figured that's who you meant.
Big Aaron is as clueless as the rest of you.
She's
Exquisite.
England.
Baking powder.
I initially just approached the beginning of the bridge and just try to see if I see anything down the bridge, or if there's anything
Give me perception checks.
ominous on the bridge.
Oh, let's find some more appropriate music, shall we?
No.
Perception.
This is far too wistful for Carrie's project.
Yes. Oh, I know. The Lair of Infinite Agony. That sounds like a good one.
Why did that pop up that way? Oh,
I got a 12.
I got if you click on things on your he doesn't have his character sheet on here, does he? And
Well, you can click if you're on D&D Beyond, and you have
if you click on the items in the character sheet, it'll roll for you and roll 20.
provided you have the Beyond 20 extension installed in Chrome or whichever browser you're using. I think it's available.
That I probably don't.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
available for Chrome and Edge. I don't know about Firefox.
Yeah, I was thinking about there's a couple things that aren't working in Firefox on the Mac that I need.
Oh, Mike's got a dog in his arms.
Yeah.
Aaron, look at someone else's screen so you can see the dog.
Well, we can. Okay, here we go. We can
So it's not very-
Oh, look at that.
trick again.
Oh, the Puppy, you cute.
We can do the darkness trick again. I can cast darkness on myself, and everybody can stay close by me, and we can walk across to see if we can get by without anything seeing us.
Then we go punch the darkness or attack the darkness.
Yes. Yeah, we can walk. You and I can cross first, and everyone can kind of just trail
How
behind
far
us.
is it across?
The bridge is 100 feet across.
But if we walk 2 by 2,
The bridge
and it's
is
only 3 back, it's only 15 feet across. That should cover everyone in darkness.
Yeah, we
I
can.
have an idea, actually.
The bridge is, for reference, the bridge is 5 feet across, according to the notes.
What's your idea?
Oh, so
Emmett?
we have to walk single file line.
Yeah,
So-
would be no problem.
So
I could put an illusion in front of us, and maybe they would attack an illusion first if something is here. Maybe.
That is
So we got
certainly
3
possible.
skulls here. The 3
Yes,
flaming
but-
skulls.
if they
Did you hear what Emmett said?
about doing an illusion in front of us,
Yeah.
but if we're just behind the illusion and they start attacking it, they can still hit us even if they can't see us. Correct?
How far out can you do an illusion?
Hold on, let me check the item description.
I can cover us in darkness. He can put the illusion out in front of us, and then I can still see. And
Right.
if it looks like they're distracted,
I can
then,
put it up to 30 feet.
Still darkness so that we can all see.
or we can just walk across the bridge altogether.
Hold up. I want to make sure I've got the map scaled properly, so give me a second here.
Because
Oh, yeah, the map. The
you
scale
can
is off.
see
Let me
you
fix
can
the
see in
scale.
darkness, but we cannot see in your darkness.
But you don't need to see. If we don't get attacked.
We
get attacked
just
on
all
the
put a
spell.
hand on the person in front of us on the shoulder and follow you.
Yep.
And
There you
say,
go.
and don't let go.
And just walk across.
Oh, maybe let go,
1,
Jack.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
She thought it was funny.
Pickle can't reach anyone's shoulder.
No, I can't.
She can put her hand on someone's bum
Yes.
and lead along.
Or hold their hand.
Oh,
Very
I guess that's also an option.
Yo. Dirty minded.
John, you dog.
Use guys.
You can.
I don't know. Let me see if I can fix the scaling on this map.
So you can do a Pip. You can do an illusion of a flying creature out there above the void and see if anything attacks it.
I can't really control the form of it. He'll show you this deck of cards. It's whatever's next on the deck is what comes out. It could be flying, it could not be. It could just plummet or float in midair.
How far away from us or ahead of us can you cast the illusion?
It's still not the right scale.
30 feet.
So then he would need to be right behind you to cast it as far ahead of us as possible.
Mm.
Is
And
this
then
where
I could be in line?
is this kind of like it's just a 10-foot by 10-foot room? That's all.
No, it's.
So the bridge is 100 feet across and 5 foot wide.
What is
Yes.
the bridge? What are the ropes or whatnot? Is it rope and wood?
Wood. Looks like wood.
It's wood. It's like a truss bridge. Why am
If you just zoom out one more time
Oh, see.
on the main map, will it make the bridge a little bit smaller so it'll sync up with the squares?
Emmett, I'm trying to resize the actual grid.
Yeah.
Because it's right now it's showing it
Radiation.
being like 280
in.
feet across as opposed to 100. I'm trying to fix the size of the cells.
Okay.
Oh yeah. The way that you do that
I
is
look for reasonably round rocks, about
All right.
hand size.
I can't hear Emmett. Emmett was trying to describe to me how to fix this.
what you want to do is you want to try to adjust the dimensions of the entire map, right?
You can just do the zoom in, zoom out thing.
No,
So
that's
yeah,
not.
what you'll do is you'll go into the map, like there's a map tab on the top right. Click that, and then there's a little gear icon next to the map itself that we're on.
Yep, I'm in the page settings details.
And then just decrease the dimensions to the size that you want and resize the map.
Oh, so instead of the width being like 60 cells, say that it's only like.
However many you want.
Let me try that.
Assuming that every cell is 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
That's the
Save
best
that.
way to do it. And then you'll have to resize the map as well.
Oh, that just truncated the whole thing. God damn it.
Yeah. But then now you'll have to like go in and resize the map to make it fit in the square that you want it to fit in. that make sense?
Yes. Okay, so let me go back to the map layer and let's see. Oh, unlock map.
Yeah, you could do it like you could change how many feet each cell is, but that's pretty jank, especially when you got like, when you're trying to convert it into like a measure of units that makes sense for movement.
Right. Okay, so I just undid what I did. Yeah. I know how to do this in Map Tool.
What are you trying to do?
Cell for a distance 5 feet.
He's trying to make the distance smaller.
He's trying to make it exactly 20 squares across the bridge, and each square fit the width of the bridge, so that it's exactly.
Gotcha. Let's see.
Oh, I think I did something. Let's see. This is the right size.
That changed things.
75. Okay, so
it needs a little
too
bit
far.
Yep.
So let's try 180. Let's see. Is that?
That's a little bit better.
Okay, let me try 150. Maybe that'll be the right size. Yeah, I hate this 70 pixel nonsense that they do in here. It's like so counterintuitive.
Oh no, that was close. It could.
That's good. That's good enough. Okay, cool. Emmett, you get inspiration for helping them walk me through that. Everyone's getting inspiration tonight, apparently.
Two inspirations.
All right,
cool.
I think my plan's the best. I think cast darkness on us. We all cross hand to hand, shoulder to shoulder, or like in single file, and see if we can get across this thing. If we get attacked, then I'll drop the darkness.
So that means it will be you, Pip, me, and then whoever else wants to go behind.
So you don't all go together?
That's what I'm saying, but we got to figure out our order, because we can only go one across at a time. We can't go side by side.
Well,
We just
I
have to
think we
figure out our
right that
marching order.
Benito will drop the darkness in front of all of us, so maybe they go first.
That's what I'm saying. Benito first, you behind him, so you can cast the illusion as far ahead of us as possible.
Well, should
No, I don't think we'll do the illusion, because if he doesn't know what he's going to do,
I don't know. I'll say if you're in darkness, maybe you should be in the middle.
and possibly in the middle, yeah. But going back to maybe we'll do the middle. But going back to what you were saying about doing the illusion, if we don't know, we can do like a flying creature and have it like away from us, like
and controlled, yeah.
Because if he throws the illusion in front of us, right, then we got to walk through that. And if they come and attack the thing, right, then we have to walk through the fight.
Right. So can you make the illusion stay ahead of us?
I'm pretty sure the illusion cards are stationary unless you're able to use some method to actually move the card.
Don't we have something?
No, wait. No, it says I can't move it either.
Oh, okay, yeah, so then we'll have to walk through it, and if they start attacking it, we're in trouble.
Do we have any of the stuff from Melon?
Let's see what we got.
Like do we still have like the running shoes or whatever?
I think
No, it says while you're within 120 feet of the illusory creature and you can see it, you can use an action to move it magically anywhere. Oh, magic! So it just like poofs.
Oh, okay.
So but he wouldn't be able to see it.
Can I make it look like smoother though? Like does that have to be like?
Yeah, Landon just brought up a problem though.
You wouldn't be able to see it.
Once you're in darkness, you won't be able to see anything outside the darkness bubble. You wouldn't be able to see your illusion or anything else.
If darkness is going down, we're in rock and roll mode. I'm not worried about an illusion.
No. But you were thinking about keeping the illusion in front of the darkness bubble, so you'd have to move it. So we have to move. You move it, and then inch across, and have them attacking that thing. Because if it's in one place and it's sitting still, we got to walk through the fight. If these skulls decide they want to attack it, so we can't keep it moving ahead of us, then that's not going to be helpful.
Let me fix the size of your tokens here.
Maybe then instead I'll put down an illusion as a distraction, like after, if something engages us instead of before.
Okay.
And then we just haul buns.
Yeah, we can try to start walking across, and he can throw the illusion behind us, and then we can just keep going away from him.
I like that idea better.
I think the illusion is going to have to at least be on the bridge for them to attack it.
Yeah.
Because we're not on the bridge.
It'll look more natural, like appearing out.
As soon as we get like 30 feet across the bridge or so, and there's some bridge behind us, he's going to throw it at the beginning of the bridge, and we're just going to keep trucking it down the bridge in darkness.
All right, so I'm going to go to the darkness, and he's going to be able to do that?
Yes. Well, no.
Okay, all right.
He said, yeah.
He said yes. Let's
No, I
do it.
I just have to get it down. Like I just have to throw it. I don't
Marching
have to be
order.
able to
I think
see where it's
I think we killed Mike. He's looks upset. Either that or his webcam is frozen.
I'm grossly
And he's
underestimated.
frozen again.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
He's
so
just
you
really
can
high with
actually
the dog in his
throw
arms.
throw it at the ground at a point within 30
All right.
feet. Doesn't have to be able to see it.
Yeah, I'm just tired from the trip.
All right,
Okay.
fair. Let's do it. Sounds like a
All
plan.
right, go ahead.
All right, so I guess we're gonna have to start out on the bridge at some point just to get our marching order down because of the fact that it's so long we don't have space behind us.
So I'll stand closer to the rear then. And
You're still
then-
gonna have to lead because otherwise we're not gonna know how to walk. Once we're in darkness, we're not gonna be able to see the bridge. You're gonna have to be in front.
The bridge has railings on the side of it, so you can just
Hold it.
and one
okay.
hand on the person in front of you, one hand on the railing. You go across.
Maybe it would be
Okay,
better.
so
to have
let
like
me
a
now that I've got the map situation squared away, let's go back to those perception checks that you guys got.
Okay.
What
I had
did you guys all get on your perception
Oh, I
checks?
thought you only had him and Mike do that.
No, actually, I want everyone to
okay.
roll
Oh,
perception.
we didn't
over this.
roll
Okay.
Oh, good
because I was
job.
too busy organizing
I
his
rolled a
dice.
13.
Okay.
It got a
10.
Plus what?
No,
Nice.
just 10.
Oh,
I
14.
don't think I have anything on perception. Nope. 10.
14.
Why didn't my
Okay.
roll show up on roll 20? Because I rolled.
Mike, what did you get on your perception roll?
A 12.
Well, okay.
We ain't seen shit.
I got a 20.
It's clean to me.
All
Oh,
right. So Pip, you're able to make out some flickering green illumination right around the midpoint of the bridge,
I know what happened.
moving around beneath the struts. So you suspect that that's where the flame skulls must be, right around the middle of the bridge. And you pass this information on to others, I'm presuming?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it
All right.
secret. No.
I know what happened. I opened it in Edge, and I don't have all my stuff loaded into Edge.
All right, so we probably are not going to get attacked as soon as we stand on the bridge.
no.
So let's go ahead and get in our marching order on the bridge. One hand on the person in front of you, one on the rail. If you want me to, I can go first. Nothing I'd
I've
rather be.
been gathering. I mentioned before that I was gathering up round stones.
Okay.
Any kind of stone I could find that was sort of roundish that might roll. I was thinking about rolling it on the bridge ahead of us. Try to get as far across as I can.
Without it going.
Okay. For that, let's see. I guess would that be athletics or would that be acrobatics to do bowling?
Athletics, I think.
Improvised bowling balls.
I would think
That'd be an
athletics.
Bowlers are athletes, so it's probably athletics.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and you can use athletics then to do that if you'd like. When did you want to do that? Like
I got
the
a +7 on that. So let me see if I can do the right thing. And so it's whatever this is +7. 14 + 7. So 21.
21. Okay. So let's see. We'll say that we'll multiply your result by, I guess, 2 for how many feet you're able to roll this. Does that sound good? Because you're basically trying to skip it along the and just roll it along there.
Yeah,
Is it-
I just want to make. I know I was trying to make a halfway point, but I can throw add a strength check. Well, I guess the acrobatics is a strength check. Or the athletics anyway. Yeah, I was trying to make it as far as I could, potentially halfway.
And we'll do 3 times. So you managed to roll it down about 60 feet to right around here. And when you do, you can see some of these flame skulls starting to emerge from beneath the bridge and looking around. Let me reveal them.
All right.
There.
Anybody know anything about these critters?
If only we had control water.
Not in game.
Well, in game, I did ask about them. They said they levitate and they're sinewy and gross.
What's the range on a wand of magic missiles?
Should be this. What is it, like 120 feet per magic missile or something like
I
that?
think so.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Something like that.
Let's
I
find
can
out.
look it up.
No need. I was thinking, what do you guys think if I shoot one of these?
Well, if we're going to be in darkness and try to sneak, that's just going to draw them to our attention, and it's going to negate the previous.
Yeah, that was just
120
engaging
feet.
them right now.
I was correct. On
So,
the first try.
I mean, if you want to engage them right now, we can engage them right now. But I was going to try to sneak across.
I'd rather kill him while I'm standing on firm ground than on a rickety bridge.
Yeah, I agree with Mike. I think engaging them over here is a better
Oh,
idea.
making lava. I'm kidding.
All right,
All right.
let's go ahead and roll initiative then.
All right.
Oh,
He has surprise that he's just going.
We
if
still roll initiative, and then surprises.
before
Okay.
they go.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and roll initiative, guys and gals.
Like, fantastic
Ooh.
plan.
My initiative.
Hey, it shows
I
up on
like
the. You know,
What is my
All right.
initiative?
Let me.
So
I'll just go
13.
down the list.
22.
What did Pickle get?
7.
7. All right.
Wait.
Pip,
22.
my favorite number.
Mhm.
Stuart.
13.
All right. Elena.
6.
Benito.
7.
Hey,
They're all
twinsies.
Clumping up. And Zori.
9.
The hell, guys?
9.
Well,
Dex is
if Stuart's
16,
shooting first,
okay.
we all have surprise at least, I think. So that will help a little
14.
bit.
You go
Okay.
first.
I go first.
Unless these guys are immune to everything we're going to throw at them. and
I
then
mean, you
something
never
else.
know.
Probably should have snuck across.
Yeah, we have
That's
no
what I
idea.
thought you guys were going to do.
That's
This
what I
is-
thought we were going to do too.
This is more exciting. All right, let me roll initiative for the
Th-
flame skulls.
This is exactly the video I played for you earlier.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
it's a picture of a guy sitting back just
Wow.
chewing on a sandwich, and it says, "When the players decide to do
Oh my
something
gosh.
different and make the difficulty 10 times greater than anything you
I
have
got
planned."
I got the most amazing result on this.
A
A
1,
A 2?
A 2.
a 2.
Let's
Well,
see what their bonus is. Their bonus is 3, so they got a 5.
Woo!
Oh,
Wow.
they go
So
last.
They
and we have
literally go
surprise.
we got
last.
surprise and
Wow.
they roll last anyway.
Yep.
That's
We get a whole round.
So we all get to go, and then we all get to go again.
Bowling
I
for
mean,
flame
the whole
skulls.
round for just wailing.
Bowling for
Wow.
flame skulls.
Bowling from
Wow.
flame skulls.
That's what Mike just
Yeah,
said.
Yep, pretty much.
I like it.
All right. Would it help everyone else if I put a portal close to them so you could close in distance?
No.
I mean, you could probably do a portal across the whole bridge with your wand if you really wanted to.
Oh,
No, that'd be great
that
for-
would have been easier if we stayed with that to begin with.
Yeah.
Well, but we gotta actually
Oh.
walk across it, otherwise it's cheating.
I don't think
It'll-
that'll be
it'll,
nice.
You just have to
says?
get to the other side. They never said how.
Oh, God.
Well,
Yeah, it's a bit late for that. No.
All right.
Hold on.
Okay, let's see.
How far you can go with this?
Flare of Infinite Agony Battle Beam Go.
Well, you better just, I guess, unleash the max of the missiles on the first one, and
Yeah.
hopefully,
Yeah, I can put it like
Going out.
there. If it,
Yeah.
hopefully
Spin it
that
off.
does not break.
Depending on how
I don't know.
quickly they move, we might get a couple of tries on this. So
Well, it-
basically,
we get to go twice before they go.
But the magic missile wand can't miss. So if you just
Right.
unleash all of them on one until we find out how much it takes to kill them.
asking for like
That
Pickle and Mike.
smile is
Yeah,
evil.
I know. It means nothing's going to hurt these things, and we should have just gone across the bridge.
well, that's why I'm not going to waste my whole wand on this. I would intended to unleash all of them. I'm just going to
Okay.
hit it. I'm just going to hit it once.
All right. So Pip is the first up in the
I'm about to
initiative order.
dash
So
around and
Pip.
leave you behind for this.
All of you guys can act during the surprise round. So during surprise, I believe you get to take a single action, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
All right. So, Pip, what action are you taking?
Hmm.
Too far away to do anything.
Yeah. I would.
Please do your portal.
I could put a portal down. I know that would probably help out you and Mike, because that would help you close in distance to get in the melee.
Good idea.
If you can just put it at the other end of the bridge, I'm fine with that as well.
I
That's true.
can't put it that far. I can only put it 30 feet.
Well, 30 feet and then 30
Exactly.
feet moving and then dashing.
Well, do I want to walk in front of these things? Is the other question.
Yeah, put the portal down. Look as far
Tell
down
you
as
what,
you
I'll go this far. I'll put
30
a
feet, I
portal
think, is
right
where
here
they came
behind
out.
me. And
So,
I'll put the other end.
what action is it to activate the portal wand? Is it a bonus action or is it? Because you've got one action on
This
your.
is an action. Hold on.
Also,
No, it's a
where are
bonus
we?
action
We're
conjure.
at the very beginning of
Okay,
it. Oh,
'cause I
we
mean-
can't see ourselves on the main map.
Oh,
It's not
let me,
that.
yeah, that's right. Because I changed the scaling. Let me fix that.
There we
We
are.
are well here now.
That is a skinny ass bridge.
If you just put the portal at the very beginning of the bridge and then
Well,
30
okay,
feet out,
but the issue is he's got one
Yeah,
action
I can do that.
surprise round.
right?
So
and he's saying it's a bonus action, so you can't do it.
Well,
Oh,
you
can I
can
do
use you do a bonus action as an action, but then that's it. Correct?
I think that works in Pathfinder. I mean, I'll allow it. So you could move your 30 feet this round, and then at the start of the next round, you could use your bonus action to cast the portal, and then use your action and move action to move through the portal.
All right,
and
this
then
is
just
getting too complicated. I'm just gonna not worry about this. I'm gonna put this
Okay.
over here, and I'm just gonna shoot as an action.
All right, very good. Which one are you targeting?
The one closest to me right here.
Okay, very good. Make your attack roll.
All right. I am. Am I allowed to ask for inspiration if I know the result, like if it hits or misses? Like, can I reroll with inspiration if I know whether it hits or misses?
Oh yeah, I'm okay with you choosing that after the fact. I think that's one of the changes they're making in the.
Isn't that how it
D&D
works
one.
anyway?
No,
not
by
sure,
default you're supposed to choose in advance, but I think they're revising that rule in the new books so that you can make the decision after it. So, what did you get?
I got a 15.
That's actually enough to hit, so you don't need to use your inspiration. You don't want.
Okay. I deal 27 points of piercing damage.
And move this onto
Well,
another
that's
monitor.
probably hideous forever.
Can we tell if it harmed?
We don't know yet. I'm sad.
Does it look like it hurt? Did it go
So-
ouch?
It does damage to it, but not as much as you would have expected from the hit that you inflicted.
It's immune to piercing damage. Part of their skull, probably bludgeoning or
We're resistant, not
Yeah.
fully immune.
right.
All
I
right.
would.
It does. So it does get hurt, just not as much as you would have hoped for landing a big wound like that.
Okay, enter.
Water.
All right.
One arrows.
Stuart, you have one action.
Piercing and slashing. Really bludgeoning.
2 shots, magic missile, same target.
All right, go for it. Which one? You're the same target. Okay, go ahead and how many missiles are you firing?
2.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Level 2, isn't it? Not just 2?
Tell me what to roll.
He's using a wand.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's like a level
let's
1
double
magic
check.
missile spell is 3 darts.
Yeah, let's double check the phrasing on that wand there. Inventory.
One.
I think it has 7 missiles per day.
This
Yeah,
one has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of his charges to cast a magic missile spell from it. For 1 charge, you
Magic
cast the
missile
first
spell,
level version. So yeah, if you're using 2 charges, that would be a second level magic missile, which will be 4 darts. So 4d4 plus 4.
44 plus 4.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm going to roll 4 of them here.
Yep.
All right.
Ooh.
13.
Oh my gosh. Good roll.
Wow. That's a good roll.
3
Plus
max and
4 is 17. Okay. So that's 17.
Yep.
How
All right, you inflict a whole bunch of damage to it, but it is still floating there, and now it's looking rather unhappy. Although there's a number of chips in it and holes in it as bone falls away from its countenance.
That's
Okay.
force damage.
But it can't see us, right?
It
He's
can.
got no eyes.
That's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
I really
Never
thought about
lose
that.
that youthful optimism.
Yes.
Okay, Zalric.
At this point, I mean, he's just gonna hit it with his bow and just hit the same one.
All right, go for it.
Take out.
Use your blunt.
Take out the same
Blunt arrows.
target.
Blunt arrows.
Too bad we don't have
Oh.
arrows.
Okay, yeah, this is just an action phase. Yeah.
Mhm.
But we still get to go again before they do.
Mhm.
Mind you, your action, I believe, do you have multi-attack at this point?
Yes.
So you can fire twice. It's
Okay.
attack action.
Oh,
'Cause I got a dirty 20,
That hits.
and I did 10 points of damage.
Okay, which gets reduced because they do have piercing resistance.
Yes.
One
It,
more
it
time.
is still floating there.
But I will
Do it again.
shoot at it again.
Hey, Mike,
Ooh.
Yeah,
Jim, I also have 2 attacks.
right. But you use the wand is your action activating the wand is.
You have 2 melee attacks, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
attacks.
Could you use yeah? Could
Okay,
you use the
okay.
So
Alright.
that was in the hit.
So on your second shot, the attack doesn't quite reach it, and the skull just sort of moves aside as the arrow flies past.
Did I accidentally hit one behind it?
You do not.
Okay.
And grins at you menacingly.
And Valena just joined and rolled a 21 for initiative.
So Valena rolled a 6.
No, Glenna hadn't rolled initiative.
I thought you said she got a 6.
That was for
Yeah,
earlier.
she got 6.
Yeah, earlier at the beginning, it
I
appears
think
on roll
I think
20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
think
she got
that-
a 6. Yeah, she got a 6
Yeah.
there. I didn't roll it.
All right, it is Pickle's turn.
I.
Hurl insults.
Rolled again. I did.
All I got is to be able to just actually hit them. Also, that's my. Oh wait, no, you go before I do.
Wait,
No, Pickle's next.
He's got the higher.
Oh, that's right. I do go next.
He's got the
yeah.
higher dex.
They got the same thing, but he has higher dexterity.
really?
Yes.
Oh, fine. Be that way. See if
And
I
I
can.
gotta go
Yes.
check on my laundry record.
All right.
All right, Benito.
I'm gonna blast him.
Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast.
Come on. Come on. It doesn't suck. All right, 15.
I think Aaron
Okay.
ended up
Oh.
rolling
definitely
in
is.
on
So
accident. Baby's first dice roll. Or more of the fascination of the mouse.
What he did. I can never remember what it looks like.
That's the pointy one.
This one?
Yes.
All right. That's the one he did?
Yes.
All right. 9, 13.
You obliterate, assuming you're attacking the same one that
Yes, I
everyone
am.
else does.
Yep.
You obliterate the first one, and flaming bits of skull fall into the abyss and flame out.
Name on.
Next.
All right,
Next.
pick L.
Oh.
You're done.
Have any ranged attacks?
The javelin.
That one, yeah.
Piercing.
Do you have a throwing hammer?
Its range is 30 feet.
Yeah, I don't think she has any returning weapons.
Yeah.
What if you throw a small human?
She's the smallest one here. Pickle
Yes, she only
launches.
round one.
Hurdle.
Yeah, but she's really strong.
Benito volunteers to be thrown. He's lightweight.
No one's thinking the fighter.
Wait, where am I? Okay, so I'm all the way up there.
First one here.
So,
5,
So
10.
he's wearing armor. And he's stoutly built.
say 1, 2, 3, 4,
No.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 50 feet
Hold
plus
on.
5.
Feet, so if I move.
You can't, so you get one action because it's a surprise round.
Oh, well then I can't do shit, sorry.
I mean, you can move it if you want. But
And you're going to be in front line.
I'm gonna be in the way.
you could get mad. But your rage will end because you'll act again before they get to attack or damage you.
Yeah. So 5,
Unless you
10,
attack.
20, 25, 30, 30, 40. I can move that far.
Is that what you want to
You
do?
can move 40 feet.
Y'all still get to go before they do, so yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, so you are moving.
Oh, you didn't have special shoes or something?
Oh, I've got Mitzi step, but it's only got 3 charges.
Oh, so let's see. So not doing the weak thing.
And even then, I can still only do the one thing.
No, I figured it out. I figured it out on my own. Damn it, you know what? I'm giving myself inspiration. Alright, so you're able to get to here.
Yeah, they help me bounce.
See an extra 10 feet of movement.
You
do 40 versus 30.
So what happened?
Yeah, my boots give me an extra.
Jump around?
Jump around. Okay, so that's it.
Alright, so you move to there. We'll just assume you're actually on the bridge, just stepped over in space.
That's what I assume.
Alright, cool. So you move to there. Valena.
Okay.
Not fire.
You're saying it because it's a wooden bridge surrounded by flaming skulls.
Well, I'm saying because they're flaming skulls.
Oh, well, that works too.
So I get 2 Eldritch Blasts, you know. He said, well, should I have gotten another one or should I not get one?
Yeah, you would have gotten another one.
It's two. Yeah, it's two separate attack
We
phase.
still can't keep.
You get 2 attacks, sir?
My Eldritch Blast used right now.
And you only use one.
Families ones, but
All you gotta do is roll another 1d10.
That's a
roll another
teachable moment.
yeah.
Well, you
Oh,
guys
wait.
rolled a hit.
You just fired at the
rolled
same
a hit
thing.
separately for each blast.
Yeah, never mind.
Hey, you can
Do
aim
the
for
thing.
different things. You can aim at different things.
But you-
Yeah, you can.
But the thing wasn't dead at the time, and we don't know if you would have killed it or
Yeah.
not, and then everyone else was attacking.
I lost one.
I thought you killed it.
Yeah, I did.
Then you would have gotten to go.
Oh, then you could have fired at the other one.
Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to.
Oh,
Like,
no, we don't
what
have
are
to.
you rolling on this?
Simultaneously. What did you say, Kelsey?
I'm gonna start stepping to the line, and then I'm going to. I assume this is about 60 feet. So before I get I step like in line. Maybe when I'm like about here, I'll throw.
This is a surprise round, so you get 1 action.
You can't move and do things.
Gotcha. I will.
You're
I
already
think it's
taking
still about 60 feet. So.
Your movement is 60 feet.
Oh, her spell. She's thinking of doing an action that's like a spell or something.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
it's 60 feet range.
Yeah, if it's a 60-foot range, let me do the measuring thing here. So, 60
Yeah, because
feet.
it's not. Yeah.
It could hit either one of them.
60 feet. Yeah, 60 feet will reach the square that both of them are in from where you're at now if you need to cast a spell with 60-foot range.
I'm doing what you're supposed to.
I'm just looking up the spell real quick. So I don't see the description.
Oh, I know that if you have everything linked together, you can click the spell and cast it and do everything in BD Beyond. Just like
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm going to hit the one
Posted in roll 20.
down
D&D.
here.
Okay,
Attack
the
now.
south one.
I'm going to attack it with frostbite.
Frostbite. That's what I thought I heard.
Let's see.
It
Constitution
needs to do a
saving throw.
save.
All right,
PC
So-
16.
that's cocked. It makes its saving throw. It makes its saving throw. It doesn't seem to be affected by the cold at all.
The cold never bothers you anyway.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say that.
My flame makes it
You're
immune to
welcome.
cold damage.
An attempt was made.
Yeah, so it, and I believe that spell does like half damage on a even on a successful save, right?
No, it's
No,
a cantrip.
Yes.
Oh, it's cantrip. Okay, yeah. It doesn't seem to do anything at all to the flame skull. It seems unperturbed.
Well, who?
Well, we learned something.
Yes. Let's see. The flame skulls were surprised.
Who is
Well, actually-
our turn again? Because they're last in initiative.
So you guys weren't surprised.
But they were surprised. You said they were.
All right, we'll go with that, I guess. Pip, it's your turn. This is a regular round.
Okay. Do we still want portals down or no? Do we not care about that anymore?
Oh,
Nah.
no, not at this point.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I could get cute with it. But
Was they immune to surprise or something possible? Or?
Yeah.
I feel like I forgot something, but I don't know. Oh, one thing, when Benito blew away the first skull, the one on the north side of the bridge said, "You killed Woe," and then the one on the south side of the bridge says, "You bastards!"
What?
Talk to them first.
Yeah.
Maybe they were not hostile.
Probably. Yeah. That's.
Are you assuming our parentage? That's
Hey,
kind
we're
of
not.
Back to you, Pip.
Oops.
Alright.
They were saying one of them was speaking. The one on the north side was speaking in Elvish. The one on the south side was speaking in Sylvan.
Interesting.
Yes.
I understood neither.
They're
It just sounds like Skeletor laughing
they're quite surprised that we've attacked them.
Alright, I'm gonna.
I thought you were hostile.
I speak back. We thought you were hostile. You're just floating, flaming skulls. And I simply say
Past
nothing back.
negotiation, guys. Someone's dead.
I know. Sorry,
Did we kill Bob?
Did you just assume our disposition?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
You're flaming skulls. What should we assume?
All right, Pip.
System for a basis of government. I'm gonna shoot a nice torpedo arrow at the one up here. The one top.
What torpor arrow to slow it down? Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay.
Just a regular arrow. Poker arrow?
I think he said a torpor arrow.
No, I have those too. Funny.
I
don't
don't
remember.
have any of those, but I might
They're
take
pointy.
them off.
Hey, I'm gonna take Kimchi out real quick. Okay, I should be gone no more than about 3 minutes. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
That's not what you should name your dog.
I'll
Kimchi's
just
delicious.
delay your turn in the
Kimchi's
initiative until you get
delicious.
back, and then you can take your turn.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Hey, just unload another pair of missiles at him is all I was gonna do.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Next target.
he just did 18 damage to it, but it's probably half because it's an arrow.
Yeah, the physical damage is halved because it's piercing.
Does he still get sneak attack though? Because he's doing.
No, they're not surprised anymore.
Yeah, they're not
Right.
surprised. Not hitting.
So it's only doing the 5 damage, not the 18, right?
Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't do the sneak attack. I'm sorry. That's a good point. So, fix it. And then the torpor, is that a poison or a magical effect? I thought it was a poison.
It's a poison.
Okay,
Yeah.
the torpor, they don't seem to be affected by the poison. They haven't slowed down at all, as far as you can tell. From like their flames are still animating at the same speed as before.
Worth a shot. Alright. That is my turn. And
Very good. I'm going to delay Stuart's turn until he gets back, because that doesn't sound fair. Zalric.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna in that target unload. Just do 2 missiles.
At the one that's just been damaged.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Where is it? Okay.
It's the closest
I
one.
don't have to attack magic missiles. It's always
if you're
hits.
doing the same thing as last time,
Okay, you're doing magic missile again. I'm sorry, I thought you were using a.
He's doing 2
physical
missiles at
attack.
it again.
44
charge.
plus 4.
So it's gonna be
Okay,
14.
magic missile always hits. So yeah, just 44 plus 4.
So that's 11 plus 4 is 15.
15. Okay.
It's 11 damage. Yeah.
I will be
plus-
right back.
Okie dokie. All right, Zalric.
All right, I'm gonna move 2 spots up on the bridge.
Like here, or
I can move myself right here.
very good.
And then I'm just going to use the. No, it wouldn't release the token when I tried to move the cursor. I'm gonna use a bonus action to place Slayer's. What is it called?
Slayer's Prey.
Or Hunter Sense on the first one. there. And then I'm going to.
All right, go for it.
$15.
15 hits.
And
Oh, I just realized it had something that would have been helpful. So the one that you're attacking, suddenly, you said you got a 15?
Yeah.
Suddenly, your arrows impact off of a force field that appears around it,
I get a D6.
Oh, it's got 14.
nullifying your attack.
That sucks.
All right.
Which should have nullified the magic missiles if I was able to read and talk at the same time. But that's okay. Because they were surprised previously.
Nullify the attack, eh?
Yeah, it's. Does anyone have Arcana? If they want to roll the Arcana check to see if they can identify the spell or effect that they just used?
Natural 1. Okay, never mind.
Doing great.
I've got Arcana. I'll
Okay.
roll. A 10. That kills me.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, your Arcana's probably better. It's
I got a +3 on it.
I had a +2. Let's see.
No, 7.
Yeah.
No one knows what happened.
Magic.
Yes,
It must be magic.
Magic.
But
happened.
being
I suspect these giant flaming skulls must be magical.
Most observation.
being I saw my arrow bounce off of the other skull, I direct my second attack at the other skull.
Okay.
Fire at it.
Very good.
And I roll a 17.
17. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And I roll 6 damage.
6, which gets reduced to 3. These things appear to be getting stronger as the DM reads more of what they can actually do.
Hurt.
Well, as we kill one, they probably absorb the energy or health of the other and become more vicious as we kill them.
Don't get my news.
I don't want to be that guy, but shield does last until the start of the next turn when they cast it.
Until the next what?
I think it lasts the whole round.
Yeah, it lasts until the start of their next turn, so they still would have shield for that second turn.
Yeah, but he attacked the other one.
I attacked the second
Oh,
one.
okay.
When I saw that one put a shield up, I'm like, well, I'm not throwing arrows at that again.
Yeah, the one on the north side currently has a shield spell active.
I shot the one on the south and did 3 damage to it.
I'll put a blue dot on it. So now I remember how to do that.
So everyone else saw that, I guess.
Yes.
It was behind me, so then they can make whatever.
Well, I'm in front of you, so.
Well, I'm attack order. I meant behind me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so
Benito.
you moved, you attacked, you did the bonus action.
Yep.
So yeah, Benito.
Alright, so I saw that the one that you hit actually did damage and the other one did no damage, so I'll attack the one that actually did damage. That took damage.
Possibly twice this time.
Yeah, possibly twice this time, depends on how I roll here. That
You've got inspiration though, don't you?
Didn't have
No, I
Me
think
and Mike did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Mike and I, should say.
Not gonna quibble over that.
11.
What would I roll? An 11 falls woefully short. You
including
You
your
got
bonus?
one more.
That's including my bonus.
Roll the other one.
Is it a
Roll the other
separate? Oh, so it's a
You get
separate
2.
attack.
Yeah, you get 2 attack rolls, remember?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's attack rolls.
12.
Pick a different one.
12 total.
12 total. Yeah.
This one gets closer, but it just barely misses. Oh no! I don't want to step on that later.
It's on the person juicer.
Okay, cool.
At least it wasn't one of the triangles.
You missed the tree as well.
Do you want to know what you rolled?
What was it?
20.
Can I use that one?
No.
You should have just thrown it at the tree to begin with.
Has to be in the dice tray to count. All right.
You just whip dice around the room and you just let Michael know what the number is. That's how you should do it. Right?
I like that plan.
Yeah. No, come on.
3 and a 4. I rolled a 3
All right.
and a 4.
Are you taking any other actions besides your attempts at shooting them?
Is crying an action?
That's
Right,
a
crying
free
is
action.
It is an action.
We discovered that in Pathfinder several years ago.
Oh, well, I
Yes.
used my bonus action to put the hex on that took damage.
Very good.
Okay.
All right. So let me put a mark on it to represent the hex. What we're using for hex, like
Black.
I won't go see that. I'll do purple for hex. I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, you're putting the hex on the. No, he said the hex on the one that's damaged already.
But the one up top is damaged.
The one that doesn't have a shield.
The one that doesn't have a shield.
Oh, the one up top was damaged.
Well, wait a second.
You
I
put the
guess I
shield up
did
light.
put the hex. There's no like. You
Well,
just
but
put
if
the
you
hex.
can't do damage to it, then what's the point
But
of
the
it?
hex stays there until the shield goes down.
Until.
Yeah, I'll put it on the one that has the shield.
Riveting content.
Yeah.
Okay, Pickle, do something quick.
Okay, well, first I'm gonna rage because I'm angry.
Oh no.
Rah!
Oh,
Man.
somebody skipped lunch.
Wild the table thing. Magic table.
Oh, that's right. I keep
Wild
forgetting you're not a berserker.
No, wild surge.
Oh no.
You-
The bridge suddenly explodes. What'd you get?
She can do blue
Oh.
lightning again.
I forget what I rolled.
I think it's a D8.
Oh, okay, that's what I need to know. 1.
I'm all out now.
Shadowy tendrils lash around you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage.
Well, there happen to be 2 of them.
You also gain 1d12 temporary hit points.
Oh, hoo hoo. Okay, let me roll that after I put this back.
Great.
Temporary hit points. So I'm gonna put
And
that.
let's see, Constitution saving throw. So that'll be a DC 16, I guess. Oh god, there's a magical wizard now.
If the effect requires a saving throw, the DC equals 14.
14. 14.
Probably because that part of the sheet hasn't been updated. But that's what it says.
Alright, 14 it is. Let's see if
Unless you
these
think it should be
let's see
higher.
if these undead scrolls are resistant to necrotic damage.
Why you gotta put it that way?
Hopefully it doesn't kill him.
Well, I rolled a 4 and a nat 1. So go ahead and roll damage for your necrotic.
What was it that it had?
1d12.
7.
Alright. So
They both take the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
It will take the same?
or you can roll separately, I don't care.
I understood.
Alright, so they take some damage from it, but not as much as you would think that they would take.
Well, they're skulls.
Yeah.
But
Just
that
go
was
ahead.
my bonus action, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you still
She hasn't even done a real thing yet.
Yeah.
Go whack 'em.
Yeah, I'm gonna go whack a skull.
Oh, she has a hammer.
She's
We can
got a
tell.
hammer.
We can
Yeah.
tell bludgeoning does
The
anything.
hammer of justice.
Yeah, and since I'm waging,
Or in this case, just us.
I get +2. My damages
What's that? Hammer of Skull
For
Smasher.
the Just Us League.
is
The one that doesn't have a
Alright,
shield.
so you move forward to here. Is this where you're moving to?
no.
One more forward.
Here?
I want to bink this in.
Yeah, the one to the south. She's one
Okay, so you're moving there then.
No, I haven't moved.
Well, that's why. Aren't you using a hammer?
But I'm not next to it. You have me on the other side.
It's in the.
That's just the damn map, like.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
square.
centering
You're in the
you or
same
something.
square.
I don't know. It's
Okay, well, then I'm gonna attack it. Thank you. I'm gonna attack it with my hammer.
okay. Make an attack roll.
Hammer down.
You get 1 or 2 attacks at this point.
I don't know.
Well,
Stop
level
it, Google.
5 you get 2.
No, stop.
Level 5 you get 2.
Is it telling us to stop attacking it?
No, my tablet was acting up because it thought I said
Okay.
something.
Oh.
Oh, you're
I
talking
don't
to your
know.
computers here.
Well, you raged. You get 2 attacks anyway, right?
No, I don't.
No.
Well, let's look it up. Okay.
Level 5 barbarian.
You have extra attack at level 5 with Barbarian.
Okay. I don't.
Yeah. You definitely do. There's no way you don't.
Okay.
Extra attack, yes.
Oh, we'll try one.
What do you get?
13 just barely hits. Roll damage.
So this 1d6 plus 4 plus 2 because I'm raging. Oh wait, 1d8 plus 4 plus 2 because I'm raging. This says
What's the damage total?
Extra attack and fast movement.
I haven't rolled my damage yet.
Oh, that's
Roll your damage.
I was saying
I
it's
want to
my.
know.
I was trying to remember what I rolled for damage because it's been a while, so I was reading out loud 1d8 plus 4, and then I said, oh, plus 2 because I'm raging.
So plus 6. Yeah.
So 1d8 plus 6. Six
Don't
plus
interrupt.
six. Oh.
God.
Okay, so 12 points of damage. Much to your chagrin, it doesn't seem to take extra damage.
I'm gonna hit it again because I'm angry.
All right, do it.
13 plus 7 is dirty 20. Five plus 6 is 11.
You put a dent in its skull, sizable one,
Ouch.
and it says in Sylvan, "Help! Help! I'm being oppressed."
Well, and I'm gonna move one more this way.
You already took your move.
You can split it up
What's the
and.
red one is like, hey, like bad guys.
Oh, that's right. This isn't Pathfinder.
Yes.
Okay, go. You're fine.
Okay.
All right.
That way, if anybody else wants to come this way.
I think that brings us to Velena,
And you're up.
Flower Girl.
Flower power.
The next priest I think we got you got to
Briganauts are going to think we're bastards then.
I know.
I'll take
Wait
care
a
of this.
second.
We crossed the bridge and we killed your.
Your friends or whatever they are.
I don't know that.
We ruined your culture.
May not have actually been hostile.
Well, maybe the tradition is crossing with us because like they have no way to get rid of them themselves.
Just due to the hag who see her.
They made it sound like we had to fight these schmucks.
Accident.
If they didn't want us to kill them, they should have said it.
Yes, that would have been helpful information.
Yeah, because my reply is going to be, it's a flaming skull. What do you want?
I think the task was get across without dying.
Yeah. Well, us dying.
Yes.
Parameters were not exceeded. All right.
They're already dead.
I will show you what the thing looks like
Yes.
in case you don't remember.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm killing that every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
That looks
It-
hostile.
It does.
I mean, it's smiling. It's happy.
like,
It's as happy as going to eat your face.
I realize we're kind of assuming based
Yeah.
on looks here, but
Velena,
So you
what were you
choose
doing?
everything on looks, huh?
Yes, we did. Yes.
I am going to.
Turn into a bird and fly through the anti-magic zone. I mean,
Blast them back to hell.
The Phantom Zone.
oh, that looks really cool right there.
let's see. Oh, Ice Knife.
This one.
Yeah.
All right, so 18 is your attack roll. That definitely. Which one were you targeting? North or south?
South.
South. Okay. It hits. Let me take a look at what Ice Knife actually does, because that is.
And then it needs to hit or miss the shard, then explodes the target, and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Oh crap.
That's
No.
Worth it.
Ice Knife. Let's see.
By the way, a knife is technically a slashing weapon. A dagger may be piercing. Or dirt.
It says piercing
It's
damage.
got piercing on it.
But then
I like the lawyering though.
You like that? Because a knife is not. A knife is a slashing weapon.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, so the ice dagger flies at it. With an 18 that hits, go ahead and roll your piercing damage.
It's on the screen. It's 9 piercing damage and 4 cold damage.
Okay, so 9 piercing damage.
It needs to roll the dex save to see if it gets the cold damage on top of it.
Well, okay, I will roll that. They both fail their saving throws against the cold damage and take no cold damage.
Nice.
Or you,
So
the
just the
more
9
you know.
one.
All right, so it does take the piercing damage.
I want to roll initiative. I want to roll insight.
I failed the dexterity save as well.
Oh no! So
you get more cold damage. I'm sorry.
Oh.
And 4 piercing
I love
damage.
it.
Good thing I have 6 temporary hit points.
So she took the full 13.
Damage because you're barbarian.
Oh.
or
no,
is
the
it-
piercing
no.
damage is going to the initial target.
Oh, okay, good.
Do we know I got 2 temporary hit
Trying to
points?
get killed over
Does it
here.
leave a slippery surface on the bridge? Let me check. I'm excited.
Okay, Baldur's Gate.
It would if it was Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
Oh darn! Yeah, it doesn't say anything about having a
That
slippery
drove me
surface.
so nuts.
All right, are you taking any other actions, Valetta? Like move or
I'm
bonus action?
going to move
You attack pickle again?
Hey, whose side are you
this
on?
way.
What did I do to you?
This
Didn't
way.
do anything.
All right. And you're staying on
Works with
solid
me.
ground.
Now
Or?
he picks on me. Oh God, it's great.
All right. Are you done then, or?
Hey,
I missed that. Are you done then, or?
Yeah, she's done.
Okay. All right. At this point, it is now the Flaming Skull's turn,
and I'm right there.
and they seem somewhat nonplussed by their very rude treatment.
I knew what I was thinking.
And the one on the north side, of the bridge.
On the recipe for fried pickles.
What's their names? The one on the north side says, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking too?" And the one on the south side of the bridge says, if it's what I'm thinking it is, woo." And then they both say in unison, one in Elvish, the other in Sylvan, "Fireball!"
Oh no!
Which one are you counterspelling? North or
what-
south?
You just said who's dead?
Who else have? Whoa, is
No,
this?
Pew is dead.
Pew. Okay.
Oh, you said whoa.
They're both going at the same
There's
time.
Woo, Two, and Pew got blown up.
But I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll
Who's
counterspell
got-
one of them.
Who all has counterspell?
I have counterspell. Counterspell.
I have a shield.
Is it a reaction?
If only we had.
I know that I can cast it. Counterspell.
Well, I'm thinking-
Counterspell is a third level spell, so yeah, you should have counterspell at this point if you took it.
Yeah, I do have counterspell. So I'm gonna try. I guess it doesn't matter which one.
Okay. Oh.
The north one.
The north one, okay. So the you counterspell the one on the north, however the one on the south still gets off its fireball spell, which is a 20-foot radius of flamey, crunchy goodness. You look up fireball.
At least one of them's gone.
It depends. If he launches it back on solid ground, it hits all of us.
Yeah, I don't know where he's gonna go.
I'm pretty sure that's where it's going because
See,
you're
a
all over there.
20-foot radius.
For how far?
20-foot radius.
So
Oh, you
that's
mean
40 feet.
I mean the range. The range is 150 feet, which is bigger than this room. So let's see, where is my template? It shows me the drawings measurement.
I'm following it with my shield.
So eight.
Let's see, shape.
This is 100 feet.
Circle.
Yeah.
So I use one of my
Snap to
spells.
center. Snap to corner. So let's see how many of you are in there.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's wrong side.
Hang on a second. I have a skill that might be in vain.
Oh, I wanted to linger on the linger. Yes, that's what I want. Linger.
long as they go get all of us, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to linger. Just for the
He wants
sake of
to stay there.
enjoyment.
Yes.
All right.
Hey.
So, what were you saying, Mike?
I have a skill that I can do with this shield. Now, hear me out. This might be silly, okay? Basically, I can intercept attacks, okay, and try to deflect them. What is it? Where is it? Oh heavens! Action comment finds out interception. If something's attacking me, I get you can use to reduce the damage the target takes by 10 plus 3.
So that's for a physical attack. This is an AOE. This is an AOE.
Worth a
Okay,
shot.
yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, this is an airburst that occurs above your heads and beams you down from above.
Death from above.
Yep.
The fireball. Let us see. That their saving throw DC is.
It's surprising.
Okay, go ahead and give me some dexterity saving throws for those of you who are surrounded in red fiery goodness.
Dexterity saves.
Mm-hmm.
I get +2 on my dex, right?
Yeah,
That's how they do it now.
Good job, Pip.
I got 16 plus 2 is 18.
all right, that
Why
passes.
aren't you clicking it on your character sheet? Why isn't he clicking it on his character sheet?
I don't
Because
think
he
does it.
hasn't linked it to D&D Beyond and all that.
You
Yeah.
don't have to
Down
do
the
it. It's on the top.
link thingy.
I don't think he has that browser extension installed.
But yeah, he hasn't linked it all to.
Sorry, I'm still just a piker. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's not 88.
What else they to everyone roll? Did you see that?
Yikes.
Yeah, we see your.
Yeah, so 16 plus your whatever your bonus is. That
Two.
succeeds. What did the rest of you guys get? You got a 6?
I got a 19.
18.
Okay.
I got a 22.
Me too. What did Valena get?
18.
18. Okay, so everyone. It sounds like everyone except Benito passed. So
That's what you get for telling him to attack me again.
all right. Benito takes 24 points of fire damage. The rest of you take 12.
Locust.
Yeah.
Well,
And Pickle takes none.
Which
Ow.
So I had just told him that I had actually only learned a recipe for fried pickles, and he's like, "What was that you were saying about fried pickles?"
Irony.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the first fireball of the campaign.
I know. It's great.
Bye.
Can you provide a spam restriction when you can?
Yeah, you think that's funny, Aaron? You think that's funny?
Does Pip have evasion or not?
No, that's not until level 7.
Okay.
What about the other one?
I'm just updating everyone's hit points on here who hasn't done it themselves.
Yeah.
It looks like Pip and Belena updated their hit points themselves, correct?
Yes.
I
Okay.
did too. I took mine down to 27.
Okay, good. Excellent. All right, so they're all somewhat crispy. Oddly enough, you notice that the bridge is not burning, even though it seems to be made from wood. Maybe it's made from petrified.
Maybe.
It does seem to be very scared.
Yeah. All right, top of the round. Pip, you're up.
Oh boy. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to take their move actions.
No moving.
So, one that's really hurt is going to move back up underneath of the bridge and out of sight.
Can I whack it?
Is it tries to move away?
It's within 5 feet.
Well, Stuart can still hit him with the wand of magic missile.
Oh yeah, actually you can take an attack of opportunity against it if you want.
Yes, I will.
Well, I'll get it.
12 plus 7 is 19.
All right, you hit it.
1d8 plus 6 because I'm raging. 1d8. Where did I put it? There it is. 3 plus 6 is 9.
You smite it into a bunch of flaming bits of skull cinders.
Ah!
Take that, you coward!
Name the
And
hammer
you-
skullcracker.
And Wu cries out in horror, "Chew, no!"
That's what you get!
You don't understand what he said.
No, I don't. I'm like,
So that one.
right,
So
you
Wu
do.
called that out in Elvish. He's like, "Chew, no!"
I'm sure we get the.
I
we get the
gotcha.
Boo, two, and what was
Pew.
it? Huh?
Pew.
Pew. Boo, two, and pew. Okay. I bet they were nice.
They seem like real nice guys.
Alright,
All right.
so,
So the remaining one,
Oh, they're undead.
he,
Maybe they'll come back.
Yeah. We can apologize. when
he's
they're
gonna float
Exactly.
straight up in the air, out of reach of the angry little berserker.
I'm not a berserker. I'm
As
a
far as,
berserker.
as far as he's concerned, you're a little berserker. So he's now flying 30 feet up in the air. 40 feet up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting high, y'all.
Oh.
ooh, he's buzzing now.
Right, all I'm big in him to represent the fact that he's closer to our observing eyes.
No.
With me.
Which
We're sure taking off.
one across the bridge. He's gonna try it deeper. Yeah, and I think I'll just use an action to attack.
Okay.
Natural 1. I will use inspiration to roll that.
Good
Very good.
idea.
That's a little better.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see, 21. Yes, that definitely hits.
And it's just the 5 piercing damage, not the 7. I'm not hiding or anything.
Very good.
Just
All right.
moving.
So,
I'm gonna bonus
Okay.
action dash as well. Not that
Okay.
thing action. And I'm gonna get it next to people. Run! Fire! Hot! Ah! Alright, that's it. That's my turn.
Lay down.
all right, Stuart, it's your turn.
Okay, what am I doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
He's 40 feet up in the air.
Two magic missiles.
That's an idea.
Yeah, focus fire on the remaining 2 magic missiles.
All right, it casts shield and negates your magic missiles.
Oh,
Wait, it cast shield again?
I never got my attack of opportunity.
What attack of opportunity?
We're
Somebody said
You-
something about attack of opportunity here a little while
I
ago.
did.
You weren't beside it. It was Pickle. She was beside of it when it tried to run away.
And I
Oh,
killed it.
okay. So I'm still on the solid ground, right?
You are correct.
Okay. Well, my attack is thus shielded.
Yeah,
Okay.
it casts shield and shield negates magic missile. So you can take a move action if you want, and if you have any bonus actions, you can do.
I do. How is there a portal or anything in there to get me there quicker, or is it just a straight
we
dead
ended
run?
up not doing the portal.
How far? 50 feet?
Your movement speed,
30.
I think, is 30. Your
Yep.
movement speed is 30 feet.
So I can do nothing but move and get in there.
It's
Yeah.
40 feet off the ground as well. So you can't really
It's pretty high up in the air.
Try not to
Oh.
bunch up.
Oh, I got something.
The only bonus action I really see for you is you can do a second wind if you need to regain some hit points. You can do that once per short rest.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Because the next thing I gotta do is to switch weapons to my little mini crossbow and try to shoot at it. But it's piercing, so never mind. I'm gonna do my second wind, and if it ain't dead here when it comes around to me again, I'm gonna try to get out there and do something.
All right, so your second wind is 1d10 plus 5 hit points if you want to roll that.
1d10 plus 5 hit points. Let me see what I can do. 1d10 plus 5. And that is a 3 plus 5, which is 8.
Okie dokie.
So
Let
go
me
with
add 8
character
back in.
sheet. And
That puts
8.
you back at 35.
Oh, because he took damage before.
All right,
Got it.
cool. And you're staying put, or you're moving on to the bridge?
I'll move on to the bridge as far as I can.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so you get about there. Zalric.
I'm gonna move 30 feet up, but my roll 20 is acting up on my. Oh, there it goes. But yeah,
move you?
Yeah, you move me.
All right,
30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you're not quite directly below it, but it's you're at to crane your neck to see it at this point.
Yep. So I'm gonna shoot it with my bow.
All right.
And
Need some dice.
no, well maybe because it's but to hit and it's just bringing it up on the page.
Here,
It's
roll
glitching.
the d20 down to that thing.
And that's a 19 plus 8. That's a 27.
You're
And
welcome.
that hits.
And then I have a 8.
Oh, shield is plus 5 to AC, not plus 4. Interesting. Carry on.
Do I still hit?
Yes.
And I score a 3 plus 5. That's 8 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And I will shoot it again.
Okay.
And that also is a 16 plus 8, so a
That also
24.
hits.
And
Whose arrow is that?
1 plus 5, 6 piercing damage.
All right. You nick it some more.
And then I will use my I will use one of my blessings of the Raven Queen, and I will teleport 30 feet further down the bridge.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20,
You won't-
25, 30.
sorry.
Yes. All right. You teleport past the others. You'll bid to make it across the bridge west. All right. Benito.
Okay, first figure out what you're gonna do.
Well,
What are you doing, man?
is this the one that already has my
Yes.
Okay, hex on it. Okay. So you don't want to Eldritch Blast, but am I close enough to Eldritch Blast, or do I need to
Yes.
move up? All right.
Okay. Alright.
So
Give it a
one
shot.
D.
Eldritch
you're
Blast
close
is
enough.
120
You're technically
feet, right?
close enough to hit Zalric.
Oh, his arm. No.
Why?
9 plus 8 is 16. And plus 8 is
he's got
17.
shield.
Rather.
17. So, now that I realize that shield does plus 5 rather than plus 4, its effective armor class with shield cast is 18, not 17.
All right, I'll try the other one.
But that was still a higher roll.
Yep.
Oops, better.
15
Plus-
plus 8.
That hits.
All right.
Yay!
So 1
1d10 plus 1d6.
1d10.
10.
All
Wait,
right.
sorry. Right, that's that.
1d10 plus a 1d6.
Move that 20 out of the way.
Yes. Move it out the way.
That's a 1 and a 1. So 2.
Plus anything?
Oh yeah, plus 4. So 6.
6? Oh my gosh, the one time you actually hit something.
Yeah, I know.
But
You still
Does
hit
it-
something.
I still hit something.
does it do
yeah.
a 6 points of damage?
It does the full 6 points of damage.
Yay!
Or it appears to, anyway, right? Yeah.
Yeah. When it sees the blast coming at it, it dodges the first blast, and then it sees it coming out. It's just like, it says, "Oh no!" And then it gets hit, and one of its eyes opens back up, and then the other one says, "What? That's it?"
He doesn't have any of these.
It still can squint somehow.
A flame flickered out for a second, and flickered back on.
Yeah.
All right, Pickle.
Okay. Well, a little on the high side. I've got a javelin. That's about what I can do. So.
Pip, you see Pickle suddenly turn around with a javelin in hand, aiming right at your face.
Seven,
I'm like 6 feet tall, right?
12 plus 7 is 19.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. 1d6 plus 6. 11.
All right. Pickle uses Pip's ears as a targeting reticle and launches her javelin through the uprights into the net and scores a hit against the flaming skull and penetrates it from back through to the front. And as it breaks up in midair, says, "I'll be back in about 1 hour."
Catch my javelin, catch my javelin!
And your javelin falls into the tree.
Raj!
In about 1 hour.
I catch it with a laser main hand.
And then the rest of us just casually walk across the
Thank
bridge.
you!
How did you catch it?
I have a mage hand.
Oh, okay, yeah, Mage Hand will do it. Okay,
Thank you!
Okay.
very good. All right.
No problem. Please don't
Hold
ever
up.
do that again.
All right, now
I think it might be time for a bio break after that. I'm just saying.
All right.
I am just saying. Is everyone amenable to that?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, we are pausing the recording for the bio.
Calamari.
kill the rest of them.
Oh my god, I just killed Aaron.
Alright, we're gonna hang around in the next hour, right, and we're gonna kill these guys again.
Hey, does anybody have a heal?
That is a fair point. Oh,
Please?
Benito's looking kind of crispy over there. Is anyone going to help him?
Anyone? Got a heal?
Yeah, who's injured?
Yeah, come, Benito. I have a.
We
Give me your hand.
gotta get across the bridge.
Benito's gonna stagger towards the bridge.
Oh boy, here we go.
We all move to the other end of the bridge, and
Pickle will let him use her as an armrest just this once.
Isn't she kind of short to do that?
Yes, he is, but she is, but he's also probably leaning like,
Yes, he is.
And she is drunk.
He probably smells awful.
He smells crispy. He smells delicious.
He smells like burnt hair, and I'm not even the hair gun.
does any
If
smell
press
roasted?
those the burnt hair smell away from him.
Smells like bacon in here. What's
Yeah.
going on?
No, it does smell like bacon. Bacon smells good.
He smells delicious and nutritious.
He smells like long pork.
Long pork. Yeah,
I
that's
can still
right.
get the dry beef in.
It's not.
Well, I can't help feel them, but I am a cook, so. I don't know if we want to finish the job.
Everybody, tell the shush.
I guess.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, but if it's on automatic, it'll just like stop again.
It's not.
saved everybody but me.
My page is just.
All right, is anyone healing up poor Benito, or are you guys
I
doing
am.
a short rest for an hour?
Oh, if we can-
We're gonna get away from the bridge before we
Get
take
away
that
from the
short
bridge.
rest.
Don't short rest on the bridge.
yeah,
Alright.
if we're across the bridge and we have the opportunity, we'll short rest.
I don't know what you're
Well, you know those skulls are coming back, right?
Yeah, they're not gone.
Oh, it's on a new cycle.
Oh, he
Like,
didn't say they'd come back in
I
an
can
hour.
still hear you.
I turned it off and I started a new one.
I mean, it's not like it lives in the same house as me, and I'm not used to how it works.
No check.
Anyway,
So yeah, that when that skull said died, he said he'd be back in an hour.
it is true.
So let's. Can I get a heal before we try crossing the bridge, just in case something else jumps out at me?
Too late.
Oh, we already crossed the
Yeah,
bridge.
we're across the
You
bridge.
crossed
Oh,
the bridge.
okay.
No one seems to care about your.
No,
So-
no.
We crossed that bridge.
We're just dragging along.
All right, so apparently no one's bothering to heal you. I'm sorry.
I don't have anything, or I would.
You gotta get in a safe spot first. Okay.
Once you cross the bridge and we're in a safe spot, I said I would heal you once.
All right, we're across the bridge.
Yes, and my page is not working. But what is it to Can you?
You got like
My
cure
sheet
wounds
is
or
low now. So if you look at my sheet, don't I just have Is it the
Do you
Cure
need to
wounds?
refresh
Cure wounds,
roll
yes.
20?
You do have cure wounds.
yes?
You could cast that if you so choose.
I will.
All right.
At what
There's
level?
1d8 plus 2 at first level, which is the most economical way of casting it, by the way.
There,
Because upcasting it simply increases the dice, but doesn't increase the modifier.
right.
Yep.
Spells.
I could also, if people need
Cure
healing,
wounds.
I could do a thing.
What thing?
Could do
There it goes. Oh, it's in slow motion. Going across the screen. You see?
I do, yeah, I do that.
Why is your laptop possessed? Oh, you don't have a 3D card in your laptop that is using 3D effects to do the die rolls. That's why that's happening.
And it looks like it rolled a 2 plus 2. So it looks like it rolled 4. And there it goes.
Wow.
4, alright.
Maybe turn that off.
Well, no, it's built into the site.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's why Parker was having the same problem, if you remember.
What was your druid saying she could do?
I could
Yeah,
do a
and
thing.
I can do that.
Heal us a
I'll-
little bit.
I'll do
I
it
still
again.
can-
Hold on, John. Hold on, because I think Valinda might be a little more efficient at this.
Trying to do a thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna actually, she's gonna whistle, and out is going to come a unicorn spirit. As she does so, she's going to tap, who's this? Not so, Benito on the shoulder with Cure Wounds. And then, so that will be for Benito. The rest, everyone else that's in this bubble is going to get 5 hit points.
Is that all of us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, we get 5? Sweet.
Alright,
And-
awesome. Thank you, Helena. I feel much better now.
If you don't want the
Healer
dice
gonna
to
heal.
work, I know how to turn it off.
Is anyone else looking, anyone else need any treatment, or?
No,
I'm fine, thank you, Miss Valinda.
I'm back up to full. Thank you very much.
I only took hit points from my temporary hit points.
Nice.
Damage me.
All right.
I still have
I'm
2.
going to give you a
Saul, are
flourishing
you doing
bow.
all right? She's going to ask Saul, are you doing all right?
Yes, I'm doing well. How are you? You seem. You talking?
Do you need any more healing, or?
Who are you talking to?
Zara?
Oh, no.
I'm slightly hurt, but I will be okay. I do appreciate it.
Right. So that'll be that'll be what you do.
And you seem to have healed up okay. Are you okay?
I'll be fine, thank you.
You have a very nice voice. Are you a school teacher or a nurse?
Me? None of the above.
Foreign transaction specialist.
I
Really?
work at a bank.
Money thing.
Yeah.
I work in the slums of a bank.
She could be a school teacher though. I can see that.
Yeah.
Your children
think I
will be
have the
fortunate.
patience
That's my. I'm sorry. I have super hearing. Right? It's a curse, but it's also a blessing because some people's voices are like THX. They're very like candy. Your voice is like candy to my ears.
Hey, that's my wife, buddy.
I'm just.
Ooh.
Hey, what are you trying to get at? Hey.
No, I'm just saying. You did good, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of eye candy. Now we've heard of ear
Wait,
candy.
yes, ear candy.
How have you never heard of ear candy before?
Oh, that's as opposed to earworms, but that's another matter. Okay,
Yes, those are definitely another thing.
and he brings it back down.
Let's continue.
All right, so you make it across the bridge.
Gets really upset. Doesn't understand.
You guys proceed further down the bridge, further down the corridor, and after not going too far, you find yourselves in a grotto where you find a piebald pony wearing blinders. with a small wooden hut strapped to its back, and a faint clatter can be heard from inside the hut.
Whose laptop is that?
It's John's. He's probably rolling dice that it can't render or something.
Yeah, it's
Do you want me to tell you how to turn it off?
that's not the issue. It just acts up. Even when I'm doing like Netflix and stuff, every now and then it'll just.
Benita will gently tap on the door.
I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of this guy.
It's getting
Yeah.
whatever it was going on. It's cooling itself off and it's responding.
Mm-hmm.
It was updating.
It could have been doing something.
So your laptop is attempting to make
If I roll
popcorn?
something now. Still nice and slow-mo. I can hear it now.
I can hear it.
Images.
A little bit faster than
What is
before.
now? Reboot.
Where is the... I'm trying to find a picture of what this little dude looks like for you.
Maybe not.
You said it was a
It's
donkey
adorable.
with a hut on it, right?
Oh, a pony.
A pony.
Oh, and there it goes. Call that time.
I will find it. Let's see.
Been thinking about going to Micro Center
That's
and
Amador.
getting our new
Oh, I
laptop.
bet-
It was actually like a gaming.
They
This
did have
was, this
some.
was a business laptop, and it just is
Oh, yeah.
not cut out for all of this.
They did have some good
Yeah,
deals
I know.
over there.
What's that?
They did have some good deals over there.
Yeah.
And if you jump online, you can compare all the deals before you walk
Uh-huh.
over there. It'd be a lot easier to do it online. Than
Open
in
image
person.
and new tab.
Yeah, my
I've looked at some of them. They had them from like 900 up to like 2200.
There you
They
go.
have some decent ones, even less expensive than that.
All
But they
right.
still have them. But
But
even with the nice
Right.
price,
for
Right.
gaming,
gentleman.
look at that beautiful piebald horse.
All right. So there's a little piebald pony wearing blinders, and there's a small wooden hut strapped to its back, and you can hear a faint clatter coming from inside the hut. And
Is the hut like my size?
from behind you, you hear Molliver has followed you across.
Stuart, don't shoot it, please.
I'm not going to shoot it.
And Trig, one of the Briganocs, its name is Trig, is just sort of hanging out on Molliver's shoulder, and it says, "This hut is home to Obed, the oldest Briganoc, living in our mine at present.
Oh.
And Keg is his mighty steed."
Hi.
Hello, Oliver.
The door swings open, and a tiny wrinkled creature hobbles into view, accompanied by a wispy bulb of light. The old Briganoc peers at you through tiny spectacles and says, in common, "Big folk, how wonderful!"
Well met.
I'll bow to the.
He says, "Please, welcome to my grotto. And, hey, introduce yourself." And the pony just sort of goes,
It's a lovely grotto you have.
What does the horse say to Valina?
What does the horse say to me? Because I've got hold on, I've got
"Oh, yeah, speak with animals."
speech of the woods, so beasts can understand your
Yeah,
speech, and you gain the ability to decipher their noises and motions.
And I have to speak with
Okay,
animals,
so the pony is basically saying, yeah, it's not like they can understand me anyway.
Oh wait, I quite like to differ, Mr.
Ed.
Ken.
I can't speak with animals and go, we understand you just fine.
It perks up and its eyes kind of go wide inside the blinders. And it says, "Oh, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise?" And it kind of genuflects and bows down a little bit and then straightens back up and says, "Pleased to meet you."
I give a slight bow and say, nice to meet you as well.
I will curtsy and I will say, "A pleasure."
Are you guys talking to him?
It says,
Does it want to stick?
"You lot smell kind of crispy."
Yeah, it got a little warm crossing the bridge.
I got blasted.
It
I
says,
think they're talking
He
to him.
says, "That's why you need to learn to move faster."
Yeah, we can't understand.
That's right.
Yeah, we
My
figured
friend
out that a little
Tim
too
would
late.
like to know if you wanted a stick.
A stick?
We-
No,
The
I
dogs
think
would-
I'm good.
The dogs really like the sticks, so I wanted to know if maybe the horse is the same.
This is like
we
carrots
saw
and
some,
sugar.
we saw
Pretty
some
careful.
dogs earlier, and they really liked these sticks. And so, well, he was curious if you also enjoy those as well. Or are there other items?
It sort
or
of cocks its head, not understanding why you're mentioning dogs liking sticks in the same breath as it asking if it wants a stick.
Animals
Says-
seem to enjoy sticks.
And I like rummage through our bag of. Sorry, Stuart, I'm rummaging through your backpack to see if we have like carrots or sugar cubes.
I know that you guys have plenty of. I know you guys have plenty of sugar from raiding Scapitha's pantry.
Okay.
So it definitely takes notice, and given some of the humid environments that you guys have been through, it's reasonable to expect that some of the sugar's clumped up a bit.
It's in the bag of holding.
I'm assuming that your bag of holding is humid. Thank you.
No humid bag of holding. Actually, it's my bag of holding.
All right, so you
What's the moisture
find a
inside
handful
the
of
bag?
sugar and offer it to the pony, and
Sugar cubes.
the pony is make up your mind.
Sugar cubes. It's a horse. You also put cubes in tea.
It's not doesn't necessarily have to be a cube shape. Clumped up sugar will be fine, I think.
I want cubes.
You should have
Good.
thought of that before you put it in a bag of holding that you objected to having any humidity in it.
Could Pickle just crush the cubes? Crush
No!
the sugar into cubes with their hands?
I give her one of my cooking knives in here. Say, carve it up
I
into a
pull
cube.
out sugar cubes.
The
Give me this.
The small horse is grateful for the offering of sugar and licks it all out of your hands, and then licks you upside the head from gratitude.
I pet its nose.
Your bangs are now standing straight up.
I'm not
We
mad
can
at
leave
that. I pet the horse's nose.
The pony seems well contented, and Obadiah says, "Ah, good. He could use some friends to talk to. You elves are handy like that." He says, "Although this poor elf, he looks like he's been barbecued for a little too long."
I did get blasted. I guess I could do precipitation on myself to clean myself up a little bit.
Oh, yes, much more presentable. Anyway, what brings you lot here?
So what had happened was.
All right. So you explain all that to him. He says, "Oh, I see. Yes. So you Creeping Lynn's Theater of Terror, a dreadful place indeed. I'll tell you what. Since you have already seemed to have agreed to an armistice between us and the Coreds, and you've already offered up kegs and tasty food, I think that it would only be right for me to reciprocate by allowing you the use of my tunnel that leads into Motherhorn, if you so choose."
Wow.
Excellent. Thank you.
We'd be very grateful.
Yes. It's the least I can do, considering the boons that you have done for me and my people.
Ooh, I practiced this. Okay. Let's go. And I know she's not wearing a skirt, but she's gonna do her look. Thank you.
He says, "Oh man, I didn't realize we are entertaining royalty."
Oh yeah, that.
And he reaches up and grabs the little wisp above his head, and he gives a bow, going, "Choo, choo, choo, choo," and the little wisp goes, and he does this little bow. Okay.
It's getting guys.
He says,
Good job, Pickle.
let's see.
Very lovely.
Nicely done.
Low five.
Okay. Inside his hut, since you're all standing around looking around, you can see that he's got a number of these wish stones in there that he's currently refining and cutting into gems. And they're all like laid out on a little rug that he's got inside of his home. But yeah, so let me check the tracker here and see something.
Zarek says those wish stones you have in there look much more pristine than the others. Are they special?
Well, we cast the naughty wishes into the cavern that you crossed earlier because we don't want anything to do with wishes for revenge and lust and other nasty things.
Indeed.
These are good wishes that we collect. Let's see if any of you. I don't think any of you actually made any wishes while at the Witchlight Carnival.
We did.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we did. I know what mine was.
What was yours?
Can I tell?
If you want.
It does sound
For my
familiar.
papa to find a special someone.
Get back. Get back into bed.
I don't know why I don't have noted here.
And I think yours was to find your
Hey,
sense of
sense of
direction.
direction.
No.
She knows.
I don't know what yours was. It was probably
Probably something lewd.
Yeah, probably.
Into bed.
Or was it for more alcohol? It was one of the two.
I mean, that would make sense.
Now I'll see.
I don't know what Pippa Verlena's was.
I don't think I don't think I was here for that.
We
It
might
was-
have to go back. I mean, I can go back later and watch and see, but I know we made wishes. I know mine
Yeah.
was for Papa to find.
It wasn't on the roller coaster thing. That was just when we saw the scary things.
Yeah.
That, like,
So it was
terrified
with
us.
it would have been when you met the young tree at
It was
Northwind.
the dandelion.
Oh, yeah. But... Okay.
Yeah.
You blow and go, and they wish.
So as you guys so he's offering you use of his tunnel. You have the faint sensation that your wish is close at hand, but it's not in this room. It's not coming from its hut. It's coming from somewhere behind, further back.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But
So you have permission to use the tunnel, which is you can make out. It's at the back of his.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Heart.
coming in the kid.
That's
It's
tissues
the
right
back
there.
of this.
I think John's allergic to wishes.
Yeah.
How long does it take to get to the Hag's castle from here using your tunnel?
Oh, for us, just mere moments. We can lapse time for ourselves. For you big folk, that's a good question. I'm not sure because I'm not a big folk.
Would you help us lapse time to get there quickly?
Well, we can really only lapse time for ourselves.
Ah,
That's part of the issue, you see. Malver says, "Well, I have traversed that passageway before, and it would take the better part of 8 hours to pass that way, which is still much faster than the I believe it would probably take you a few days worth of travel to make it that far if you kept to the mountains."
Should we rest before we go through?
well, are
Is
we
the way
doing that now? No, we
treacherous
were
did
talking
you
about
say?
this thing over here in itself. I'm sorry, what was that? Kelsey?
I'm just curious if perhaps the way is treacherous. Is there danger in the tunnels leading up to the Manor Horn, or is it
Oh no,
is it relatively safe?
No, it's just your standard mining tunnel. You know, reinforced at regular lengths with timbers and struts and trestles. It's quite safe. There's no real deviations or anything.
Is the other side of once we get out of the tunnel? Is it safe there?
Well, no, that's the trick because then you're in Motherhorn, and that's the bitter end's home.
I think we should rest here.
Slower than. Go ahead.
Sorry. What was I gonna say? Are the tall peoples gonna be able to get through?
Oh yes, you lot should have no problem passing through whatsoever.
Okay, just had to check.
Remember, we were going to go speak to the prince before we did this, before we continued on. We were going to speak to the prince, and what was the other thing we were going to do?
Where's the prince's location compared to going through? To the...
Let's go back to the map.
We're going to speak to the prince, and this, and then speak to the prince.
My question is it quicker to go backtracking to get back to there, or go through the tunnel and then go to where he's at?
No, this goes to Matterhorn.
All right.
Oh, you saying that it takes
Matterhorn. Yeah.
I said Matterhorn too.
So let's see.
Yeah.
Are you guys
Right.
seeing?
No, we still see the horse.
The
Oh, the
Matterhorn
horse.
with the
Get out of there, horse.
But does Matterhorn mean mother?
Probably.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, let me zoom back in on that.
That's close
subject.
enough.
That just makes me think of a ride at Disney.
So we are
This will
currently
be just like a ride at Disney.
All
in
right,
the tunnels
so.
underneath here.
Well, because he's.
All right,
in
so
this
at
area.
present, you are in the Briganock mines here. The Fey Beacons, which is where Prince Elagathos
Mm-hmm.
is up here. And then Motherhorn is up here.
So
We
if
have
we
to go that way anyway.
if we came out to Motherhorn from there, would it be quicker to get back to where the prince is at? Just going.
Yes, I suppose you could travel up. You could probably travel up to Motherhorn, and then when you emerge in the basement, I suppose you could try and find some way to sneak back out of it if you're particularly clever or lucky.
Nah.
Bad idea.
Yeah. Agreed.
Do we want to go talk?
I mean, based upon the way you snuck across that, based upon the way that you didn't sneak across the Ribbon Gulch Chasm
I mean,
to visit me, I'm assuming that you're not particularly stealthy.
to be fair, they didn't necessarily say sneak. They just said get across and don't die.
That is true.
Good
That is very
question.
true. That is part of the test.
Question: were those skulls hostile?
Well, no, not to us Briganocks, they're not.
Oh,
Oh.
they would have been hostile to us.
They said they'll be back in an hour, by the way.
No, it's probably closer to 50 minutes at this point, but who's counting?
Yes, but so if we had just stuck across, we probably.
I'm just asking if we had not attacked them, would they have attacked us?
You big folk. It's hard to say.
Well, on our way
I'm
back, we can
scared.
apologize.
You see,
Didn't get
I
attacked.
say we get out of here
You
before
see,
they come
the
back.
thing is, Wu, Pew, and Tu, they were some darklings who unfortunately suffered from vertigo and fell to their doom before reaching the bridge's halfway point.
Oh no.
So they're somewhat bitter about their end. No pun intended. And they sometimes get aggressive with people close to their own size.
So with you saying that, to avoid more troubles and fighting, it would be better for us to leave now and go back across the bridge and go back out instead of going into Motherhorn.
And when we come back, are we going to have to fight them again?
Well, I can't imagine they'll be too happy to see you after you blew them to flaming bits.
Ah,
But we could sneak across next time.
Next time we'll
Yes, you could either try and sneak across or, maybe, I don't know, run.
It's got the portal.
Chip's got the portal and he's got.
They generally don't give anyone a hard time once they make it past the halfway point. Because, that's as far as they ever got.
Okay, that could be useful. All right, so
So
let's
just
go.
run.
Let's go back across before we have to deal with it right
and
now.
we'll speak to the prince.
All right, well, tell this Prince fellow
Where's
hello, I suppose, and I'll see you later if you stop back by
Which-
again.
We do appreciate your hospitality.
Oh, of course, of course.
What bridge did we just cross?
The one that with the
Ribbon
skulls.
Wish Chasm.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
if
It's underneath
It's
here.
underground.
It's
Oh.
underground.
Hey, as they're going back across the bridge, I'm gonna pick up my couple of stones that I rolled.
All right, you have no trouble retrieving your stones.
And
My rolling stones.
Pip and Valena have gone to bed.
What?
Pip and Valena have gone to bed.
Oh, Kelsey and Emmett pieced out?
Yeah, Emmett just put in, I have to go to bed, guys. Have fun.
Oh, that's right. He has to work super
Yeah,
early in the
yeah,
morning.
yeah.
Did,
So
Kelsey, did you? Well,
I'm still here.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I didn't.
She is still.
Yeah, I had to switch.
Yeah, I don't want to like say we're going to go back and talk to the prince, but that is what we wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
As a plan. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So as you guys are backtracking your way back out of the mine, Pickle, you get as you're leaving, there's one of these little brigandocs. He's got a wheelbarrow that he's going through here, and as it gets close to you, there's a gem. There's a little green gem right on top of it that glows very brightly as it approaches you. And the little brigandoc, seeing this, he sets his wheelbarrow down and reaches up and says, "Oh, hello, Your Majesty. My name is Ajax."
Hi. So shake his hand.
Well, these might just look like lumps of round crystal because they haven't been cut yet, but it looks like this one is reacting to you.
Oh.
He picks up and shakes it around, listens. He says, "What was your wish again?"
I wished for my papa to find a special someone.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely what this one's saying. He says, yep, that's why it's glowing with this golden light, because you wish for something good. If you want, you can keep this as a memento.
No, if I keep it, then it won't come true.
Well, that's not necessarily how this works, but we can cut it into a gemstone if you like.
Ooh.
That would be nice.
All right. It takes us a good eight hours. But we should be able to have that done for you. And you see him take out, like, he lays out on the ground a little leather kit and unfolds it with a bunch of tools in it, and starts to pick stuff up. He says, "Oba's been teaching me how to do this myself."
So it can still come true?
And all of you sort of have this weird sensation that you just like got like a head rush or something, and everything seems kind of foggy. And then the next thing you know, he's holding up this glittering emerald. He says, "There, it took a while, but I'm all done. What do you think?"
We just lost time from he time. Yeah.
Really?
He says, "Yeah, since you're helping us, and well, also your royalty and all that, why don't you go ahead and keep this? It should bring you good luck."
Okay.
Now, the wish stones, when they're carved like this, they can emit bright light after a range of 20 feet and dim light for another 20 feet beyond that. It glows with a bright and ember light. Okay. All right. So Molliver says, "Oh, I see you've achieved your wish. Very good.
I'm just.
Now, don't sell that, even if it is valuable."
No. I want it to come true.
When the Briganauts time lapse, it changes their time, not the time for everyone else.
Correct. They speed up.
Okay.
Okay.
So he
the
just
skulls aren't behind.
Yeah.
us.
So he basically did a montage that like none of the rest of you could see.
Right.
And out came it, and he finished up and came out with a gem. Because that's how they do.
Sweet.
Okay, so you guys wrap up in the mine, presumably exit back outside.
Do we take a short rest?
And as you're leaving, Molliver inquires, by the way, I believe you had mentioned that you had some sort of an overarching plan that you wanted us to be part of, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, we didn't explain that. Oops.
I thought we did when we said what happened was.
You guys had explained that. I think you guys had explained it to the Coreds, but I don't think you actually explained it to Molliver and all those guys yet.
Yes, we want to go speak to the prince you had spoken of and see if he will also help us. But we're planning on trying to take out several of the towers.
Oh, Molliver says, the ones that supply Motherhorn with its lightning power.
Yes, we're trying to figure out how to do that And with your help and the Corrid's help, and hopefully the Prince and Mudlock, we will be able to
Did we ever ask what the lightning power is used for?
She's using it.
We'll ask him
Yeah,
just if he
well,
asks.
well, from what I understand, the lightning powers several of the contraptions within Motherhorn. There's Enderman has all sorts of contraptions and whatnot.
So like Scabatha had all the like toys and stuff that did her bidding.
Mhm.
I guess she's using like the power of her minions and stuff to help her.
Hopefully, yeah.
So hopefully, if we take those out, we'll weaken her army at least.
Good. Well, I'm
What
hoping,
about that one big contraption she's got? That I can't remember what the. Forgive my poor memory. There was one specific big contraption she had that was supposed to be very detrimental to everyone.
Oh well, there is a large orrery in there that she uses to divine the fates of others.
Right.
And we would want to knock that out before we go attacking her.
Yeah, because she's also divining our fate.
Right.
Yeah.
See us
So
coming.
if you can knock out enough of those towers and enough time passes, it should run out of energy.
Meaning, if we knock it all out, and by the time we're all done with it, and the time we execute phase 2, which is to go after her, okay, her ability to know what we're up to is diminished.
Yes.
That stands to reason as far as I know. And Gleam is still with you. She kind of waited up near the front of the cave rather than going in and risk. She wanted no part of the of that ribbon, Wish Chasm. She says, "Well, from my time in the prison, it seems like it receives power about every hour. I have no idea how long it would take to run out of energy, but up until now, at least, it has had a steady supply of lightning every hour. So who knows how long it would take, but
good to know.
8 hours,
I
maybe.
suppose.
Well, maybe an hour.
It would at least start to lose power after an hour without receiving more.
So if we come back and use this tunnel to get to the palace, then that's an 8-hour trip there. So it'd be at least, depending on how we time it. So if we knock them all out, then go to the tunnel and go all the way down the tunnel, it'd be 8 hours before we got there.
And however long it took us to get back to the tunnel.
Right.
Yeah, so probably about at least a day.
So alright, so I don't know if we have it completely set in stone, but knock down the towers, go down the tunnel, get there, and start hacking away at the dungeon.
And hopefully at that point she's no longer able to divine what we're doing.
Are we going to go ahead and try to talk to her before that? Because it sounds to me it might be a bad idea, because if she knows everything, but we got the tickets.
I think surprise is a better option.
Yeah, we got those tickets to talk to her.
It's good for a free audience.
Does that guarantee we're not going to get killed if we do the audience, or is it just?
It would seem to, based off of the law of hospitality and reciprocity, anyway.
As long as we don't do anything to her.
That gives us a ticket to speak with her, but then we just have to travel there normally and back. It doesn't.
Well, it gives you an audience with her.
Right.
So kind of like we did with the others, we met them and chit-chatted, and then came back.
So Gleam clarifies and says, so normally in order to gain an audience with Endelyn Moongrave, one must perform a play or performance, an artistic work of some sort in order to impress her. And,
seductive flute music.
And then once someone has impressed her sufficiently, then they're granted an audience. Her butler, his name is Stage Fright. He's a goblin, not unlike yourself, Miss Pickle. He's also her playwright. So if there's not a performance that one has in mind themselves, there's a number of works that he helps to facilitate, and he can provide people their lines if they don't know or forget them.
That's a horrible idea, and it sounds so fun. We gotta do it.
Well, but we have
It is a whole thing that they have several pages dedicated to in this book.
We gotta do it.
But we already have a free audience, so we don't
Yeah,
have to go.
but the next time we come back,
It's true.
Or we could try to get a free audience with her by performing an
well, yeah, I'm
act,
saying we
and
use
then
our
we gotta pick a second to fulfill the act. Reserve our tickets for.
After
Well,
we've
but
knocked down
those
these
are good for,
towers.
like, one each.
So Molliver says, I suppose what we can do is, myself and the Briganox, we can set about working on toppling this tower to the south of the lake. Presumably the Chorids, for their part, I would hope, are going to disable the one to the west of Lochberry Henge, and I would like to think that Mudlump might be able to disable the one just to the north of here.
All right, we'd want
to. That would leave
The Prince.
whichever ones are further to the north. Anyway.
Yes, the Prince could hopefully get rid of the one to the west of his domain.
Yeah, we'll go talk to the Prince and see if there's anything.
Yeah. So there's still another 1, 2, 3, 4 further to the north.
Yeah.
There's the one west of the Fey Beacons. There's one north of the bridge that you guys took coming in here. There's one immediately west of Motherhorn. Then another one still further west of Motherhorn than that.
And then 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So do we know if do we have to take them all out in order for not to get any power?
Well, they, from what you guys have observed and been told by Amador and whatnot, apparently they work like a relay. So any of them are capable of being struck by lightning, but they all sort of funnel their power back up there. So if you disabled only some of them, then presumably it would lessen the amount of energy that's able to be relayed back there.
It would still
She would still be getting some power, but not as much as she's been getting.
So we don't have a way to take them all out yet. We have a way to take. So let's go talk to the Prince. See if he's got any.
We could at least possibly take 4 out at once before.
Yeah.
Going into.
And I would suggest we take them all out at the south. Try to simultaneously take them all out.
Well, we don't have enough people to do that.
Well, all the ones that we can. Yeah, and then take the tunnel, the hidden tunnel.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so let's talk to the Prince and see if he's got any other help for us.
Yeah, any other ideas?
Okay. All right. So, let's see how many miles it is for you guys to get back up there. It's.
Whether we would encounter other things along the way.
But still can't think of any benefit using the tickets though.
Well, we use.
All right. So it takes you guys a good half. It takes you guys a good half day to get up to the Bay Beacons, and so it's if there was actually a sun in the sky that actually moved, it would be close to the point at which it would have been a full day since when you left Lochberry Henge. But you guys do reach the Fey Beacons. Let me find them here.
Like, kind of like we did with the other two. We use them to talk to her, get a feel for her, and whatnot, and then, we go do whatever it is we gotta do, and then we come back.
Right. Of course, she already knows everything that we've done, so we know she knows that we've killed her 2 sisters.
And she's already gonna think she can stop us, but she can't.
Well,
we have any tips?
The others we were able to fool and deceive.
Yeah. So what you guys might need to do is you might need to spend some time wandering the land yourselves to take down the rest of these towers, and hopefully by the time you've gotten them all down and make your way back to the Briganock mine, that could be a few days worth of travel plus the 8 hours to get back up in there.
Right.
Assuming you don't just walk up to her door.
Yeah.
That's still at least a day or more to see if whatever capacitance they hold runs down.
All right. Yeah. All right. Let's talk to the Prince.
We'll talk to the Prince, and he may know of somebody else that we haven't met up north that can help us more.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. Let's see. All right, you guys approach the Fey beacons. Here you find 8 columns of rock that reach skyward, forming a ring around a deep crater lake. Rough-hewn steps spiral up each of the columns, and a rowboat is moored on the lakeshore next to one of them. A torch-bearing figure trudges up the stairs on the column nearest to the rowboat, and 8 winged beasts with antlers shout and howl with laughter as they circle and wheel around it. I think I actually have a map for this. I do.
Yes.
Hell yes.
Beast with antlers.
Party Star. Power. Activate. War mode. Fey beacons.
Oh, okay.
So there's the person over here at the boat, and then what are these things circling around this tower?
I'll show you pictures of them in just a moment.
Oh, those are the 8 things that he was just talking about with the antlers.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find a picture of them in the adventure here.
What's in the middle?
Yeah, it's like some kind of like pedestal on a pedestal.
Okay. All right.
But I don't know. Well, maybe we should just do like we did at the bridge and just attack them and get rid of them.
Attack everybody.
Ooh, I don't know that we want to attack this.
So that's what this is what they look like.
They look
Was that a wolf with antlers?
They look like,
yeah.
So let me find the description of these things to read off to you. They do not look like wolves.
Oh, this one looks different over here.
Well, they got goat's eyes and antlers and a beak. And
Hodgepodge.
Yeah.
Typical chimeric beasts.
Typical.
So typical.
Typically
Where's
atypical.
my search function? Oh, listings. Monsters. Okay, description. This is a bizarre creature that blends the body and wings of a bird of prey with the head of a stag.
Cool.
Give me perception checks as you were looking at these things as they're swooping about. What did you do?
Damn you guys.
That one? Okay.
For a total of 1.
14.
That's right, neither one of us has a modifier.
Over the 3.
Okay, and so
16.
16. What did you get, Kelsey?
23.
Got
Okay. All right, so Valena, you notice as these things are swooping around, you catch every now and again when there's a flash of lightning, you notice that their shadows end up getting cast as they're passing up against the stone rocks. These stone pillars as they're flying about. But the weird thing is, the shadows that they cast look humanoid. The shadows don't match the actual forms of these big winged beasts.
Is this?
And if you want, two of you can give me knowledge nature checks. Because they're called in Pathfinder and not 5th edition.
I've got a +5 to nature.
When you try to talk, Kelsey, it like cuts you off every other syllable.
Oh, testing?
There, that's better, yeah.
Yeah, I'm using new headphones right now, so I'm not connected to Emmett.
It might have the
Bluetooth interference?
that or the sensitivity or whatever.
Yeah, it could be.
So I have +5 to nature. I think
+0.
Yeah, Valena and Zorg should be the best too with that.
I will roll for nature, and Valena can Man, those slow motion dice are
Reboot.
awesome.
Use real ones.
Yeah,
Use your math rocks.
Actually,
You didn't bring any.
they're in my bag. I haven't taken them out yet. But
You didn't get
You could have
power.
gotten your dice out in the time it's taking for it to complete the animation.
you're correct. 16 again.
You're
For my nature.
16.
9.
Okay.
So I'm not quite so sure. Maybe.
So,
I think you're just stumped by the fact that their shadows are wonky.
yeah.
Yeah.
So from what you remember hearing of Paratons as a ranger, you seem to recollect that these creatures are carnivorous and they prefer to feast upon humanoids, especially elves, half-elves, and humans. And when they've killed one, they typically rip out its heart and take it back to their nest to devour it.
Oh, shit.
But the interesting thing is, these don't seem to be attacking this figure that keeps going up and down these columns of rock. Instead, this figure gets to the top of the column, and you see this this giant flame emerge from the top of the pillar, like someone's just ignited a brazier on top of it. And then after the flame is lit, you see the figure hurriedly running back down the stairs. And when they get to the bottom, and they go to the next pillar and begin ascending it. And as they're ascending the next pillar of stone, these winged creatures, which you remember, their name are Paratons. The winged birds, they, instead of attacking him, they just go and they extinguish the flame on the pillar that he just vacated, and then just keep swooping around him, laughing and seemingly mocking him rather than actually attacking.
Because as we all know, swooping means death.
Did we get a short rest in by any chance?
Not yet.
No, I don't think so.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I was
but
trying to
8
figure out what to do.
hours.
I mean,
But we
it's been
gotta
like 8 hours.
rest.
Well,
How
but
how
I meant,
far
like,
are we
well,
from these pillars?
That made the time pass for him, not anyone else.
Yeah.
The pillars. Are you asking how tall they are, or?
Yeah, like how far would they be from us?
So the columns of rock are 200 feet tall and 150 feet apart. Each one has a large copper brazier at its summit, which aren't really visible from below. You only really notice because you're kind of approaching and standing out from the side.
So it seems like
Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Just try to do some. It's a lot
Oh.
farther.
I want to go speak to the prince.
maybe.
yeah, but we got to be careful of approaching the creature to make sure they don't attack us.
That's true.
Because I relayed to you that they like to eat elves and
And
humanoids.
So you can see that the prince is definitely an elf, judging by his armor, which he's left in the rowboat.
So they keep changing towers. He keeps going to a different tower, and they follow him.
Yeah, and it takes about an hour for him to get up each of these towers.
But if a brazier's lit, it would stay lit unless something puts it out.
Correct. And these creatures seem to be doing their best to put it out and just cause him frustration.
What if? I mean, I don't know what the deal is. We gotta ask him. Like, why am I the one coming up with this? I'm the dum-dum.
At all.
Well, I mean, I've got a -1. But, what if each go and,
They all have to be lit by the same person.
Yeah.
That's
what Gleam said.
That's why
That's what
I'm the
Gleam said.
dum-dum.
But
But we could,
and
stand
Gleam's
by-
still with us, so she reminds us of that.
Yes, she would definitely remind you of that.
So we'll,
Then we could just, punch them.
I think we're going to need to attack and kill him.
Yeah,
I'm up for that. I think I need a short rest before we try to.
Yeah, I think we do need to rest and regroup.
And that's like an hour, right?
Yeah, if you want to do a short rest, it takes an hour.
Can we?
Or
Now, if you want, it is 10:30. So you guys reach here. So if you want, we could break for the night and then pick up from here next session.
But instead of just doing a short rest, we have the ability. We can do a long rest too before we engage, or
possibly. I mean, it's reasonable to expect that he's going to notice you guys before long.
Right. We don't mind if he notices us as long as they don't.
I've got like another 24 minutes before I can take my stuff.
Okay, we can keep on.
Because
you can at least talk to him.
We can talk to him and then hopefully do a long rest and see what we can do to help him.
Or
what we're gonna do with that.
We can sit and talk with him for an hour.
Okay, so if you want, you guys could try to hail him.
Yeah, but you don't get spells back for a short rest and stuff.
I get everything.
Warlock does.
I get everything back for a short rest.
Yes.
I get some stuff back.
We gotta talk to him first anyway, and then we can see if he's got somewhere we can hold up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we try to get his attention, and
how are you getting his attention?
We're not gonna shout.
Fireworks.
Oh man, I was gonna be like, "Hi."
No, we don't want to attract the things that want to eat us, though.
We don't know that they want to eat us.
I do very well.
Well, you know that the Paratons like to eat elves and humans and half elves.
But they're not eating this guy.
Humanoids.
I'm none of those things.
Well, they're not eating him because they're torturing him.
But they might attack us.
Yes.
Well, then I'm gonna give him a shot to anyway.
So, Gleep says, oh wait, actually no, Algerthas relates that. She said, Gleep says, I don't know why, but for some reason they seem familiar.
How so?
Their antics, it's almost like they're doing acrobatics and joking and playing.
Is it possible that there's a glamour? It's not actually these beasts, but it's just a...
Maybe.
They're putting on the performance?
Did Valena mention the wonky shadows?
Did Valena mention?
She would have mentioned.
Okay. So there does seem to be something off about them that's not...
Do these beasts normally have shadows of humans instead of...
Unfortunately, neither of the two people who are skilled in nature rolled high enough to be able to discern that.
Alright.
Well,
I mean, they could just be your friends. Maybe you know them.
If we get all of their attention, we find out if they're hostile completely or not, don't we?
I think if we're going to do that, then we need to get a rest first.
Well, but none of yous. I'm not an elf or a human.
It's true. You're less advertising than they would be.
I'm a goblin.
Alright. Yeah, but that doesn't help the rest of your party if we get attacked by...
Yeah, but if you guys stay...
Oh, you're going to approach on your own?
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
I can try.
Yeah, you can certainly try that. But is that amenable to the rest of you?
Sure.
All right. So,
And if I need to, I have the token of Misty Step.
Oh yeah, sure. All right. So, the rest of you guys, go ahead and give me stealth checks to obscure yourselves.
That's not going to go well. All right.
Or we can just let John roll survival.
Well, I could have a +3 to it.
On survival, I got a +5. Stealth, I have a 9, but disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
We'll roll survival.
Because he's wearing heavier armor than he should be, apparently.
Yeah.
So should I go ahead and run do a stealth or a year?
Well, Stuart and Zara could roll survival to try and obscure you from the predators, if you want.
Let's see what we got.
Can you work together and get advantage on one roll?
Yeah, you could either one of you could help the other, or you could each roll independently.
I've got a +5 to survival.
I'd say both of you roll separately. That's just me, though. Do what you want.
Plus You're just saying it because you don't want him to be rolling virtual dice too many times because it takes forever.
I mean,
18 plus 4 is 22.
That's pretty darn good.
All right.
And Zalric, you can roll yourself as well then? And we'll
looks like-
reconvene in about 30 minutes when his computer's done rolling.
Reboot your computer.
It needs, the
17
problem
plus
is it needs a
5,
GPU.
and I got a 21.
Wow.
No,
You guys
Yeah,
got
22.
Wow, you guys tied. Okay, so so between the two of you, Stuart is able to find some brush. Zarek uses like a tent, and you're able to conceal yourselves in such a way that it looks like you're just another boulder lying by the side of the road.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
It is a nice fabric-covered boulder.
Okay.
All right, Tickle, you approach. And how are you going to try and get his attention? He's still trudging up these big old stairs.
Hey!
Oh there, who is that?
Pickle!
You look like a goblin.
Yeah?
Oh, that's your name.
My name is Pickle.
Hello,
Or technically, whatever.
I'm Algathos of the Misty Forest.
I am Pickle, monarch of the Witchlight Carnival.
Oh my. Well, it is hold a moment, I'll be right down. I don't seem to be having much luck here anyway.
Cool.
And it takes several minutes. But the prince, you see the prince wind his way back down around the tower. He gets back down and approaches you, and he says, "Well met, Lady Pickle. Hello. What brings you to the Fey Beacon? Are you two seeking to return from whence you came?"
Well, yeah, but so there's a whole story.
Yes.
I got friends, but they were hiding because of things.
Ah, yes. The Greyhawk Mamas.
They thought they might try to eat us, but
Well, no. You see, they used to be a performance group from apparently the name of the place is the Free City of Greyhawk.
that was okay. You gotta come talk to one of my friends because I think she might know them. Anyway, let's it's okay. Basically, we want to help, but we also kind of need your help, and that would help everybody.
Those are all definitely words.
Okay, we want to help you, so that,
Right.
and we hope that if we help you, maybe you'll help us.
What language are you speaking?
Common.
Okay. You see these paratons beginning to swoop around, and some of them land nearby. Others of them swoop overhead, and they seem to be mocking you with their calls.
I asked him in Goblin, "Do you speak Goblin?"
He says, "Pardon me,
That would be a no.
your voice suddenly played tricks on my ears."
Back in Common. That would be a no. I asked if he spoke Goblin. Anyway,
I'm sorry, I do not.
that's okay. We should talk somewhere else, cause
Well, that's the problem. They seem to sort of be following me. I suspect that the ruler of this demi realm has set them to aggravate me. But they were before they got polymorphed. They were a performance troupe. I wonder if perhaps you could appease them with a performance or something.
actually, I got one better. Gleam!
You hear this muffled, "Yes?
Can you come out here, please?
Oh, okay." And from out of the camouflaged boulder, this the very lithe and sparkly-looking Gleam emerges, and she looks somewhat trepidatious at the paratons.
So they're polymorphed.
Oh, really?
That's what he said.
She looks nervously at the prince and does the lowest curtsy she can, and he says, "Please recover."
Where did you say you were from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm from the Witchlight Carnival.
No,
Before
we're
that.
Originally I'm from Orth.
That didn't help me. I, for some reason, thought that they were from the same place you were, because apparently they used to be, like, performing people.
Right. For the Prince office. Apparently the Greyhawk Mamas from the world of Orth. And she says, "Oh well, that's where I'm from."
Okay.
The Greyhawk Mamas, Archelaus and Morship. She says, "Oh no, what's befallen them?"
What's the polymorph?
Goodness, this must have been Endelin's doing.
Why, I assume so. I said assume. I learned a big word.
She says, "Well, perhaps we can try putting on a performance to distract them while our good prince goes about his business."
Is there any way? Not there. Never mind.
Should we call the rest of the schmucks?
He says, "Call the rest of who?"
Okay, you come to Boulder. Everybody come to Boulder. Wait, no, wait, because then they'll come to Boulder. Fudge monkeys.
Well, ask him if he thinks that they'll attack.
You're not there.
So the prince.
I actually did mean to ask that.
So the prince says something to Gleam in a language that you don't understand, and she just kind of just like and says something back, and the prince is like,
Can I understand them? Or
they're kind of far. They're kind of far away and not talking particularly loud.
Do you speak Commie?
She says, no, not really. Well, actually, I mean a smattering. I wouldn't say that I'm fluent.
I will say as simply as possible that I want to tell him our plan without them getting the gist.
Says, she relates him, and he says, he kneels down and whispers to you, "You don't want them to get any gristle from us?"
Well,
I don't want them to understand.
So you want to make a plan and clandestine. And right above your heads as you guys are crouching out, you hear it all. And then one of them like bounces off of his back, and you hear Gleam just go, "Wah!" And she like screams.
Hey, you stop that.
So can we see that they're not being attacked?
Yeah, they're kind of the antlered birds are kind of being punks, but they're not actually like trying to eat anyone.
And Gleam's an elf, so if they were going to attack,
she looks right tasty.
I
You think she looks right tasty?
Oh, I do.
I dig in the backpack again and pull out, like, I don't know, a piece of meat and put it on there. There you go.
The birds.
The birds.
They don't seem to pay any attention.
So Sark
Back in the bag.
can tell that they're not behaving like he would normally think.
Correct. These you and Valetta both are, and Stuart are all in agreement that these things are not behaving like the Paratons that you're familiar with.
All right, I'm gonna come out of hiding.
I'm gonna come out of hiding. I think we can be okay. They're not behaving normally.
Okay. So
come out of hiding and approach.
It's a game. Maybe they think you're playing a game with them with the whole lights and stuff.
He says, "Well, that's certainly possible. That you seem to be quite amused with my efforts. You know, being elf that I am, I assume that they would eventually. I assume that I can outlast them, and that they'll eventually grow bored if I keep this up long enough. But
what if they're elfy too?
It has been a few weeks at this point, and they haven't seemed to have been dissuaded yet."
I want to introduce myself.
He says, "Oh, so good to see another noble visage in these parts. I'm Algathos of the Misty Forest."
Pleased to meet you. I'm Benito.
We might need your sultry flute.
I introduce myself.
Oh, a Shadow-Kai, I see, and oh my! And he notices Valena and bows and takes her hand. He says, and in the Ladrin, oh my, I am truly honored by your presence, my lady.
Don't get fresh. She's got a bun bun.
What my dear goblin friend was trying to ask.
Oh,
is
it's
help
a
you
it's a
with your
pleasure to meet
problem?
you. If I may, why are their shadows human-like?
He says, well, he says, from what I know about the lore of Peritons, they were at one time hideously cursed, but these Peritons in particular are actually humanoids who have been polymorphed by Endelyn Moongrave. They had performed for her, but apparently she put them under her spell because either she didn't approve of their performance or she was intimidated by it.
Dispel curse or
Dispel
dispel
magic.
magic. So, as what my dear goblin friend was trying to say, if we can help you with your problem, perhaps you can help us with the problem that we have with the Moongrave.
You got really good ears.
He says, well, being as we are
long and pointy.
He says, being as we are foreigners in a foreign land, the law of this land is one good turn deserves another. The law of reciprocity, as I've been apprised of it. He says, yes, I would be compelled by the laws of this land to aid you.
So we have a.
He says, what would you have of me?
See these lightning rods poking up all over the place?
Ah, yes, the ones that relay the energy of the Feywild back to Motherhorn.
Suppose, do you have any way that you could take one of these down?
He says, I'm sure I could think of something. When we have to fell giant trees in my homeland, once they've become stricken with age or lightning, yes, there are techniques that I believe I could use to topple one if need be.
So, well, we could help you light these beacons, these braziers. Braziers. Thank you. Light these braziers.
He says, well, the particular nature of the enchantments upon this mirror is that the mirror can form a portal that leads one back to the place that is home in their heart. However, in order to conjure the portal, it must be a singular person who lights all 8 beacons.
I overheard you, and I believe I might have a way of distracting these while you try to light them.
How long do you think it would take you to light all of it corrupted?
Yes, it takes. Without the sun or stars moving, it's hard to say, but I would estimate it takes a good hour to ascend each one.
And I won't be able to hold.
What were you saying, Mike?
I hear there's some magic that's been used even on the battlefield that a person can actually be in multiple places at the same time.
Are you speaking of a mirror image spell or
something like that? Yeah.
Unfortunately, I believe that's illusion magic, so I'm not sure that I would be able to light 2 beacons at the same time, if that's what you had in mind.
Is it possible that Pip's wand of portals could help us out here? How far apart are these? Could he portal from one to the next?
30 feet.
30 feet, yeah, that's not, they're 100, towers are 150 feet apart.
Okay.
So.
How far can this be?
30 feet.
30 feet. So Gleam has an idea. She says, but what if, she says they're performers, what if we ask them to perform for us?
For like 6 hours?
Well, not necessarily that, but maybe
or 8.
They seem to be trying to put on a performance that we're obviously not appreciating. But what if we ask them to put on a show, or if we performed a show for them?
Well, I can try to perform a show, but will it take an hour? Think we can occupy them for an hour? Sure, why not? Okay, so
it's an hour a piece, 8 hours.
No. He said it would take him an hour to do all of them.
No, to get up 1 tower.
Oh.
Hey guys.
But
yeah,
I am out of gas.
I noticed.
I'm snoring. I
No,
need
that's
a
fair. So tell you what. How about you guys can determine what sort of performance you want to do, and then next time we'll open up with either whatever sort of performance you want to do, or whatever you're going to try and encourage the Paratons to do.
We can always ask them to do one first.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you guys. That way, you guys could reciprocate. You do one for them, they do one for you. All right. Cool. So we'll wrap up here. Mike, I know you've had a long day of driving. Get some rest, and I'm grateful that you were able to join us.
Yeah.
I will.
Yay.
I will.
All right.
I got
Night,
to
night,
the flaming skulls. I'm good.
No. So what were you saying, Don?
All right.
I'll wake up later.
Oh, okay.
Next time.
All right. Cool. Anything you had, Kelsey, before we cut off here?
Mhm.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just thinking.
Okay.
It's
All right. We will. I guess our next rendezvous then will be in 2 weeks. That should be Friday the 12th. It looks like of July. So then. All right.
Good night.
Night, guys.
Yay.
Good night.
Good night.